Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 172 of Ahwa, ladies. What a day. What a day this is. What a day this will be. What a stream this will be. This is going to be one of the most epic, best streams ever. This is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. If you're yet to do so, everyone please hit the like button. Everyone please subscribe to the channel. And, we're here. We're out here. Arsenal have been knocked out the UEFA Champions League by PSG today. Bums wanted them to win today, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, unfortunately. Bunch of bums. Inter are through to the final, so our own Mo is going to be having a great time. You get me? I'm going to be introducing every single one of them via how many Champions Leagues they've got. 3-time Champions League winner, representing Pirelli Tires and Inter Milano. Man like Mo is in the building. How are you doing, Mo?
Number one is called Pirelli Tires.
Pirelli,
No,
sorry.
Pirelli.
Pirelli.
It's Pirelli.
Close enough,
bro.
close enough.
What a day today. Bottle jobs, Arsenal. Martin Odegaard is a disgrace of a captain, to be honest with you. Disgrace of a captain, to be honest. But I'm so proud of my team. This is what champions. Barcelona are our bitch. If you have any Barcelona fans in the chat, cry more. Cry more in the chat. If you're a Barcelona fan, I want you to cry. I want to hear you. I want to hear your tears scratching down your cheeks. You know what I mean? I want to hear you rage. I want to hear you rage. If you're a Barcelona fan, cry more. Cry more.
Fairs. Also, 3-time Champions League winner. You get me, representing Manchester United. Man like Ahmed is in the building. How are you doing, Ahmed?
Bonjour, everyone. Ça va?
Ça va bien.
Ça va bien. Merci beaucoup. Je ne sais quoi.
Je m'appelle Husam. Tu?
Je m'appelle Ahmed. J'habite à Manchester.
Oh, je suis Jordanien.
Yeah, allez, le français. Ousmane Dembélé. Oui.
Allez, Paris.
Yeah. Opa Mécano.
Coupe de la maison. Allez, le bleu, allez. Joining us next, 2-time Champions League winner, never ready on camera, never. But he's a 2-time Champions League winner, so we have to, we have to introduce him next because we're introducing an order of Champions Leagues. Man like Zizou is in the building. How are you doing, Ziad?
I'm here, man. 2-time Champions League winner.
He's already getting dressed, currently naked and stuff.
No. We see things they'll never see. We see things they'll never see.
ما هو انت لو شلت الجرين سكرين بنشوفها كلنا.
No. Put me full screen. I don't know if it will show.
اتفضل.
Will it show? No, it doesn't show. Anyway.
It shows in your hand.
Come
closer, it doesn't show.
Hold that.
Yep. 1-time Champions League winner, representing Manchester City. The professor is here. Man like Hamza is in the building. How are you doing, Hamza, mate? Okay, Hamza, that's how he is. He might have no Champions League, but he has 2 UEFA Cups, 1 UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, and 1 Anglo-Italian League Cup. Man like Jacob is in the building. How are you doing, Jacob?
I'm doing fantastic. How are we doing?
Hamza, you're on mute, by the way. Hello, Jacob. Big up to you.
Big up. Also, Assalamu alaikum, y'all.
Alaikum
My drink.
Mo, I hope you do that final.
And as per request of Hamza, he
He
requested that we add Saad to a certain song. You get me? And it's only right.
That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Lule.
Hey!
That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not
Come on, Saad.
Come on!
Don't be Saad.
That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. Want to Jabo? That's not Luke. One man to spend money. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Luke. One man to let on himself. That's not Jabo. Want to Jabo? That's not Jabo. Jabo on. That's not Luke. Want to okay. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not
Yes. Hi, Saad. You good, mate? You good? You good, Saad? You good?
There's a massive background noise. There's a massive background noise.
Champions of Europe! You'll never sing that! You'll never sing that! You'll never sing that!
Champions of Europe, you will never sing that. You will never sing that. You will never sing that. Champions of Europe, you will never sing that. You will never sing that. Never sing that. Champions of Europe,
You'll never sing that.
Hold up.
You will
never sing that.
Oh, never mind.
Champions of Europe,
Hi, Ziad.
you will never sing that. You scumbags.
Yes.
Scumbags. Cry me a river today.
Talk, Hamza, talk. Big up everyone. Like and subscribe. Mods, push likes.
So I can't even talk. Yeah, say less.
Yalla, Hamza, let him go. ما خلص.
حرام عليك والله حرام عليك.
Okay, Saad, would you not rather get it out of the way?
Yeah, let's get out of the way. Let's get out of the way.
I'm actually doing you a favor because the rest of us are
Let's
more...
get out of the way. Let's get out of the way.
Allah, be real.
Your arrogant, shitty little fans, yeah, your shitty little football club that has zero heritage. We don't respect it. I don't respect it. Europe doesn't respect it. No one respects it. I'm a big club. I've got a few cups. Go and serve. Bro, you can never enter the room when we have Champions League meetings. When we make the meetings, you're serving tea, you're washing the dishes, you're cleaning the toilets, you're doing the gardening. We're sending you. You're not invited in Europe anymore. We are the big boys. You must respect the big boys. Let me call out the big boys. Liverpool, 6 UCL.
Six.
Let me remind you again. The English heritage are this. Liverpool, 6 UCL. Manchester United, 3 UCLs. Chelsea, 2 UCLs.
Proper Chelsea.
2 UCLs. Aston Villa, 1 UCL. Man City, 1 UCL. Tottenham, 2 Europa Leagues. Ipswich Town, 1 Europa Leagues. What do you have? You have none of them. You scumbag. All you do, North London forever, whatever the weather. What weather has been there? What you can never ever get that European heritage. I told you, you have to respect football heritage. If you don't want to see a UCL or Europa League, book an appointment with me. Book an appointment with Saad. Saad, book an appointment with Ziad. Go and see Husam. Go and ask Ahmed. Beg him. Be nice to him. Go and beg him and say, please, UCL, because your football club will never ever see a UCL. We have seen you failed. Oh, how many years? You're the biggest banter club of Europe. You got thumped 10-2. You should have never been invited ever in the UCL game. I have seen your legends walk away from Europe going to get cups from somewhere else. We have seen your legends walking away from your football club, walking away to go and get cups from other football teams. When you come out here and you chat to Husam, wallahi, in Europe, you talk to Liverpool with respect. With respect. I'm a football club. I had 13 league titles. Yeah, but how many in Europe? Let's go. Let's go Europe. Get on the plane now. Come out Cornwall and Plymouth and go. Let's go in Europe. Let's go Milan. Wear your shirt. Wear your shirt, you scumbags. Wear your shirt, you scumbag. Let's go Barcelona. Let's see how much they laugh at you. They laugh at you. They don't rate you. They think that you're on bottle jobs. All you do is cry. Wenger out, Wenger in, Arteta. All you do is cry. You're known for made for this. Your fan base tomorrow, you're not going work. You are going work and you're going to get bantered. You gonna go work, wallah.
I'm gonna be hiding in the office. I'm not getting banned. I'm hiding in the office, bro. They catching me, bro. لا والله I'll go and I'll hide in the office.
Wallahi, if you go work,
Wallahi I'll go.
as an
I'll hide
Arsenal,
in the office.
you're getting cooked. Tomorrow morning, Husam, they're waking up tomorrow. It never happened. It has happened. You are out of the UCO. Let me repeat again. You are out of the UCO. Ian Wright, Tony Adams, David Seaman, yeah, Mark Overmars, Arsene Wenger, George Graham, Saad, AK, Hugo, your boys took a hell of a beating. Your boys took a hell of a beating.
I big up AK, man.
Hell of a beating.
And Hugo, bro.
I love
Big
it.
up, man.
Your boys were beaten by a young PSG team. Let me take you back to the beginning. I have seen your football club, wallahi. I have seen Thierry Henry crying for UEFA Cup against Galatasaray. I have seen Henry cry tears, lifting and lose a medal in the Europa League. You think Husam's losing against Galatasaray? You
Never.
think Husam's losing against Galatasaray? Your
Never.
football team with Thierry Henry, that little statue that you've got there, has gone out in 5 group stages out of 7 for Arsenal. That's your greatest legend. Oh my days. He got knocked out 5 times, 5 years in the group stages out of 7. This is the greatest player of all time. Group stage, you get knocked out with the likes of Shakhtar Donetsk. You get knocked out by CSKA Moscow. You get knocked out by FC Mate. Henry was getting knocked out 5 years. How can I tell my
Voice, bro.
Henry got knocked out
I was
5
crying,
years.
bro.
5 years in the group stage.
Guys, by the way, is this Hamza exposed? Is this Hamza exposed for being an Arsenal fan, bro? He's crying, bro.
How can I respect that statue?
He's
How
upset,
can I
bro.
respect that statue? How can people in the world respect
Like the video of your club has a Champions League.
Dennis Bergkamp wasn't scared to fly. He was scared to fly to Europe. Why? Because he knows his team doesn't have the corners in Europe. You know why he couldn't fly? Your legends couldn't fly because they were being battered. Well, I have seen Shevchenko at the age of 17 thumped your team 3-0. Will I write it down now? Take pen and paper now. Take pen and paper. These are things you will never learn. You will never learn that. I have seen your team get knocked out with PAOK Salonika. You don't know where the country they're from. So why should I respect your shitty little team? Why should I respect a shitty little team? Because more, there's a title. Arsenal might win the Champions League. Arsenal might win the Champions League. Arsenal might win the Champions Bro, Mo's doing a time. Arsenal are made for jobs. And then they all come out. Hey, more. Go and get therapy from Mo and Terry. Go and get therapy from Mo and Terry. They are guys who give you therapy. They give you therapy, lies. Now go and get the real therapy from the doctor. Go and get the real therapy from the doctor. Don't get these guys. They lied to you. They've used and abused you. Most times, I think Arsenal can manage to win a UCL. You have no Europa League like Ipswich Town. Learn how to crawl before you walk, baby. Learn how to crawl before you walk. You haven't got what? Go and ask Ipswich Town. Spend time with Ipswich Town. Say, how did you win a Europa League? Because Mo is lying to you. Mo ran away because he knows he's guilty. He can't take it. He was gonna do a watch along. Apparently, with you lot. Mo was gonna fly London and we'll do a watch along Inter versus Arsenal. Mo, should we call you a doctor? Are you serious? Are you serious? Sick human beings you are. Sick. Celtic have a Champions League. If you can't spend in England, well, I go to Celtic. Go to Celtic. Well, I ask Celtic and say, how did you win a UCL?
Go to Glasgow.
Today, you are the biggest George. You said Thomas Partey was missing the first leg. Thomas Partey was missing the first leg.
He played today.
Right? Rory Delap.
He played today.
Rory Delap. Rory Delap in the Champions League. Yo, Rory Delap. Throw it. Hey, throw again. Hey, throw. Come on. I found this game. Rory Delap. Rory Delap. You try to play your... You try to do a Rory Delap in the Champions League, you scumbags. You try to do a Rory Delap in the Champions League. That doesn't happen. Zinedine Zidane will say, tu parles français, on est Arsenal. He was shocked. R96 is dead. Yo! Obrigado.
Wait, say that again. Say that again. What did Zidane say?
People in Kenya were saying, wow, mama,
Hey,
mama,
nah,
yangu,
Hamza's
wewe,
funny,
woo."
bro.
People in Nigeria were, hey, bring the fufu. Mwah, I want to eat the fufu. Yo, we are eating you alive. Mwah. Because we are seeing you. You have failed again. Failed again in Europe. You have gone zero, trophyless. Zero. Let me repeat again. You see this number? And your football club is the same. Beginning of the season, we're going to win if Man City are weak. Slot comes in, no nothing, walks all over you like a donkey. You get pulled by Portsmouth. You get pulled by Bournemouth, sorry. Bournemouth will drag you like donkeys. Thomas Partey. Rory Delap is his name, boy. What do you do? You want to PSG try to do a throw-ins to win a game? Wallahi, are you sick? Are you sick in the head? Are you sick in the head? I was going to against the likes of Real Madrid. Tak, 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 wow! Tak, 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 wow! Wow! Well, Benzema was holding middle pitch. Husam, team talk one after 30 minutes. Bro, Rodrigo said, yo, come here, fire's happening. Fire. Wow! I was killing them one by one. Bah! Inter, get out of here. I went to Europe. I came down and I said, Husam, put the chain on me, boy. Put that chain on me. Husam said, Hamza, congratulations. And Ahmed looked and said,
You're first.
I love you, bro. You've done it. I did it. Speak to Jacob about Europa League. Start a Europa League. Don't come and disrespect the London heritage team, Chelsea Football Club.
Papa Chelsea.
Chelsea you think Chelsea lost a Champions League final? Drogba said, yo, Hamza, I love this club. These fan base are real, man. This is heritage. He wanted them a Champions League. Henry, as soon as he lost, started crying me a river. They asked him, what happened in the Champions League? Oh, where was Eto'o? Where was Ronaldinho? I'm thinking, yo, you've just lost a Champions League final. He slanders them, but he joins his team. You're backstabbing donkeys, you are. Your players are backstabbing donkeys. They leave your football club. Robin Van Persie went to Man United. What? To get a medal, to get a chain. People give them chain. What's the name? That Bayer Leverkusen player, Shaka, left you for a chain. Yeah? All you do, you're a bottling FC. Your manager, your time has come to an end. Arteta, it's over. It's over. Where's Win the Dog? You bought Win the Dog 2 years ago. Yeah, you named him when he's woof, woof, woof around the training. Woof, woof. Saka, what did that woof do? Saka, Mr. Open City, you donkey. Compared him to Foden. You compared him to Foden, you donkey. Yeah, Himar. As some will say, Himar atai. Himar. You donkey. Only, what's the difference between you and the donkey? On the donkey, there's and that's the difference between Arsenal and a donkey. That's the difference between Arsenal and a donkey. All the donkey does, Some said it to us. That's the no difference between your football club and donkey. Donkey. Yeah? You come out here today, look at Odegaard. Odegaard, where was he at today? Where was Martin Odegaard? We had the likes of Due, 19 years old, Bacola. Wallahi, Husam. Luis Enrique went to that team, got rid of Neymar, got rid of Messi, got rid of Mbappe. Husam, build a team.
No Verratti.
With young players, get rid of Verratti. He then told Dembele, I don't care about striker. PSG didn't need a striker. They played the first number. Don't give me a striker. I need a striker. We need a striker. Get out here. Shove your bloody striker. Go
How does the donkey sound?
What did PSG do? What did PSG do? PSG had no striker. Yeah? PSG had no striker. They want to win. They're going to the
They played Barcola up top.
Yeah, we need a striker. We need a striker. No. If you needed a striker, how long has it taken you to need a striker? Your manager believes he doesn't need a striker. I'm sorry to say that. Where was Saliba? Where was Saliba today? What's the difference today with Levi Colwill and Saliba? Or Disasi and Saliba?
Levi Colwill.
That's running.
Oh,
He loses the ball. He loses the ball. This is why Saliba is here. He loses the ball. He's grabbing someone like this on the back. What? Play the ball, man. Put the ball on the field. Why are you grabbing someone like this? Donkey. You can't go Real Madrid grabbing players like this, you donkey. Donkey. Yeah? Real Madrid, 120 million. For that shit. Yeah? Cooked. Miles Kelly, stay humble. Cooked. Go and do your UCAS application, boy. You're 18 years old. Start uni next week. Don't tell people to stay humble. What did Saka do? Huh? What did Saka do today? What did Saka? Where was Saka? Oh, Foden had a man of the match appearance against PSG, home and away against Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe. What Saka did? Big game. You saw him when he fell on the floor.
Hamza, what did Foden do? What did Foden do this year? What did Foden do this year? What did Foden do this year, though? Foden did nothing. Foden did nothing this year. Foden did nothing this year, though.
He got kicked.
So you only go to.
Hey, your friend is here, Hamza. Your friend is here.
I was like, get out of here, bro. Saka, you shameless donkey. Learn from Foden. Why you? That's not limping. Yeah? You shameless up and go. You know, Husam, you told there's Wallahi Mo Salah against that. That's Darwin Nunes.
Brennan Johnson as well. Brennan Johnson scores that.
Big occasion, great players finish that. Yes or no, Husam?
Bro, they compared this dude to Gareth Bale.
They kill. That's the difference between a world-class player and a player who loves scoring against Brentford, who loves scoring in Ipswich Town. When the lights are on, Saka fails to deliver. I've seen him so many times, Sam. When I tell you something, all these stats means nothing when you don't bring trophies. You cast Harry Kane for not winning trophies. Harry Kane has won a major trophy before Bukayo Saka, boy. He's won a major trophy before Declan Rice, boy. He's won major trophy than most Arteta, boy. What are you doing? Harry Kane is a better job. Harry Kane's walking with a league title, boy. You shameless guy. You got knocked out by the worst United team in the FA Cup. Deep it. Xerxes made him do a split, and then he fell on. Wallahi, the worst thing is he fell on Jorginho like this. Woo! And Jorginho was catching him. He got caught like Jorginho was like, what the donkey is this? Why
not mug them twice?
Xerxes sent him.
You're gonna live off of that,
Somalia.
Ahmed, for the rest of your life.
Xerxes sent him.
Oh, you bet.
Guy, you're such a fraud.
Xerxes sent him to Somalia. Yeah. Xerxes sent him to Somalia. Yeah, with that twist. I'll never forget. That twist was so criminal that world-class players like Van Dijk, I will never get twisted like that. You think Xerxes would do Van Dijk like that? Huh? Why are you falling on Jorginho, you scumbag? I thought you were a generational defender. I thought you were like Diaz in the Champions League. You can't perform. Then Husam, the worst United knocked them out the FA Cup at home in Emirates.
It's the worst United ever.
Where they
ever.
sing, yeah, about Emirates. Yeah, they got knocked out. Newcastle, Husam, with Eddie Howe, with Anthony Gordon, dunked on them. With Joe Linton, dunked on them. Home and away, knocked them out of the FA Carling Cup. Husam, PSG, a young team with no strikers, with the likes of Dembele as a striker, who wasn't fully fit today.
Goncalo Ramos.
They had Doe, yeah, and Bacola running them right. Kvaratskhelia finishing that Timbers career out. Yeah, how Husam? They knocked them out with no experience, knocked them out 3-1. It should have been 4-1. It could have been 5-1, Husam, 6-1. Mm-hmm. They could have had chances. Yeah, they could have finished. Declan Rice had to clear it one time. Yeah, earlier on. They could have finished to 5-6-1. Yeah.
Why hold on? Why are you only including their goals? You're not including our goals. Why are you not including our goals? We missed our chances. So why are you not including our chances?
You got knocked out of the UCO. I don't give a shit about your team.
This show is actually fucked, bro.
And this season, they were cussing Liverpool. They were looking at Liverpool's downfall. They were looking at Liverpool's downfall, laughing at Madrid. Look at me, I beat Madrid. I am Madrid. Bro, you can't do it against PSG, a young PSG team. What's up? This is a weak Madrid side. A weak Madrid side that we know is not going to win La Liga. Guess what, Husam? You had no backing. You had no backing as a with your manager. You had
Yeah.
what player?
We signed Chiesa, bro.
Husam, you did not complain. You shut it up. You played. You lost the Champions League. You said, "Well, that's fair," and I came out thing. Guess what, Husam? You did the same thing. You kept quiet. You're 15 points clear from them. Now they have to go to you.
Crazy.
Wallah, imagine they've lost the league. They've lost the Champions League and then they're about to go to Liverpool to do a Gaza. No. Wallahi, this is higher. This is shamelessness. Wallahi, you're the most shameless human being alive. More. You've been doing more. You've been doing titles on this shit. More. You wasted all this time doing titles on this shit. They've just been knocked out. You see, and they're about to do a Guards of Honor more. They're about to do a Guards of Honor. Wallahi, imagine the pain and song. Fly down by Ryanair, boy. You're flying down by Ryanair. Ryanair was mocking you today.
What did he say about? Did he say something about me when I was not here?
1 second more. Calm down a bit. You're in the final. Don't worry.
No. So why?
Sam, look at
he
this
was
team.
talking about
Look at
me?
this team for the PSG. Look at this team for the PSG.
That wasn't
Oh,
real. It's AI. It's AI, bro.
Wallah, tell me that's not fact.
It's AI, and the fact that Hamza believed that shows the brain cells that he has in his head, bro.
It's a fact still. Wallah, it's a fact.
Wallahi, bro.
Whether
It's not a fact, bro. It's a lie. It's a lie. That was a fake one, bro. And you believed it. You believed it, bro. You believed it, Hamza. This is how
United side are winning a Europa League. What they've never won. Spurs side could win a Europa League. What they've never won. Wallahi, Spurs have 2 Europa Leagues. This could be Spurs' 3rd Europa League. 3rd. They go, bro. There's a gap between you and Spurs. Wallahi, Spurs are bigger than you in Europe. Wallahi, I've always said Spurs are bigger than you in Europe. Wallahi, I've always said it. Spurs are a bigger team than Arsenal in Europe. Who here denies that?
Anybody in the chat that's saying that that's the true thing,
no, 1 second.
you are the dumbest fuck I've ever seen in my life. Your mother should have swallowed.
I'm asking everyone here: is Spurs bigger than Arsenal in Europe? Yes or no? Is Arsenal bigger than Spurs in Europe?
Allah, today
that's true.
the reel's off, bro. The reel's off.
Spurs are bigger than Arsenal.
I'll allow Hamza because he's broski, but these other man in the chat, they can hold it, bro.
Listen,
I don't give a
1
fuck,
second.
bro.
Are you bigger than Spurs?
You think I give a shit, bro?
Let me ask you 1 second quickly. Are you bigger than Spurs in Europe? Will I be honest? They're good.
In Europe, they got more titles than us in Europe.
So they're bigger than you in Europe or not? I want to know.
I'd say they're bigger than us in Europe, but overall they're not bigger than us.
Hey, clap, guys, clap, guys, go, yo, clap that. You see that? Wallahi said.
What's-
But
in the grand scheme of things, Spurs are tiny compared to us. So what does that mean?
I need that clip.
Tiny
What does
compared
that
to
mean?
you,
That
but you
clip.
always talking about us.
An Arsenal fan has admitted.
Oh no,
Keep our
100%
name out
because
your
I
mouth.
hate
You
but
go to
Jacob,
any other venue, you start
I
talking
hate
about
your
talking
club.
like, what's my
Jacob,
boo?
I hate your club.
Ooh, where
That's
that
why.
at?
I hate your
Where my
club.
boo?
It's
But
not-
when you're tiny,
Yeah, you don't like me, but you always think about me. Okay, boo.
Put Saad full screen, man. Put Saad full screen. Put Saad full screen.
Anyway, Saad,
what
what
if
do you
he
have
doesn't?
to say after this?
No, he's not
PSG
saying anything.
debacle?
Put it full screen.
Oh,
Are you
thank
Arteta
you,
out?
man.
I believe my gaffer.
Are you Arteta
Come on,
out?
hit us with the
Listen,
line.
Are you Arteta out?
Hit us with the line. I
Are you
believe
Arteta
my
out?
gaffer.
Take me off
I
the
need to know
screen
if you're
so I
Arteta
can
out.
speak. Take me
I
off the
believe
screen.
my gaffer.
No.
Can I not speak?
No way.
Hassam gave me the chance to speak.
put-
Let him
I'm
talk,
going to
let him
speak
talk.
now.
I want to hear his
I
opinion.
believe
Yeah,
my
wallahi.
gaffer.
No, put him full screen
Just
again.
say the line
Are you
and I'll
Arteta
stop
out?
asking.
Are you Arteta out?
I do think he has to go now.
You do think or you know?
Wait, what?
What?
Say that again?
No, bro, I already said this to you. I don't know why you man are acting
No, put him full
surprised.
screen. Put him full screen.
No, now we have to do this full screen. Go on. Say
Are
this.
you
Yes,
Arteta out?
yes, I am Arteta. I think that he's done all he can and he's reached the level, reached the ceiling, and I don't think he can get us over the line.
Well done, Saad.
In my personal opinion, I said this on the terrace. I would personally go for Nagelsmann now. That's the first manager I'm thinking that's attainable. Somebody who can come to the club. If we can,
No, it's
Wait,
because
who?
of that skinny jean deal that they signed with Arteta.
If
They
we
want to
can-
keep it running through the next manager.
if we can
Hamza,
get
do you
Julian
need-
Nagelsmann, I'll be happy with that.
No, honestly speaking, like, I
But
don't know.
regardless, yeah.
I feel like he should-
I'm actually really shocked you'd say it already.
yeah.
No, because this was the last. So this was the game. That's it. This was the
So
game.
you want kinda-
Like
you want
I
Martin on,
was
like, the same category.
I was ready to say it if he got dunked out. If he got to the final and it was a competitive final, we lost out on penalties, or it was a very close game and maybe one goal out, then maybe I would have had a conversation and be like, yeah, you know what? Maybe next season we can give him one more. But to
I
lose out in the
disagree.
semi-final, bro, it's okay. You disagree, but that's my opinion. In it, my opinion
man got
personally
good, innit?
on my club
You don't go good.
is I would have.
You don't go goody, man.
I would have.
I
It's
think-
not necessarily giddy, because I think in the first 30 minutes, I think we were the better team.
Getting
I
giddy.
think we were the better team, bro. I think we
Yeah,
were
you had
actually
to
on
be
their
better.
neck. I think we were actually on their neck in my
Yeah, for about
personal
10
opinion.
minutes.
But
Yeah,
no, I think it was 30 minutes. But yeah,
I think he should still stay. To be honest, I think they've reached.
Same, I'm Arteta in as well.
No, because think about
me
it,
too,
like,
man.
these guys.
yeah, because like you got to understand, yeah, like you know they went from
Come on, get the
Socrates,
striker, man.
they went from Socrates to Mustafi. Now they've got the best centre back to ever see the football pitch in Saliba. I think he's having a really good season, man. Like, I think he's solid, bro. I think Bakayo Saka's better than Yamal, just like Saad said. I agree, and I think Martinelli is better than Neymar. I think Declan Rice is
They
better.
didn't have Havertz in it, Ahmed.
Wait, one second. I think, for me, honestly speaking, I'm going to have to admit it now. Rice is better than Busquets. I've seen the light. Them 2 free kicks. I've seen the light, bro.
Guys,
I've
clip
seen
that.
the light.
Clip that.
I've seen
I
the
need
light,
somebody to clip that and just leave it.
Declan Rice is better than Busquets. He's better than Casemiro. Those 2 free kicks, are absolutely outstanding. Like I said, big up Skelly. I think he's better than Marcelo. Marcelo was never this good at 18. He was never this good at 18. Mikel Arteta as well. I think his trajectory is higher than Klopp and Fergie's, and I think he should stay, man. Like, look what he said in the interview as well. He said, "Oh, if we finished the points from the last 2 seasons, we would have had 2 Premier Leagues." So at least you've got that. I mean, there's positives you can take from it. You could have won 2 Premier Leagues. Honestly, like, I don't know why they want him to go though, because they were banging on about how good their squad is. They kept talking about how great Arteta is, and this PSG team is nothing. So, and then they lost. Like, it's honestly embarrassing. Like, they should.
The team's good. I think the team's good, but
no, but you should.
good.
I think they should.
No, the team's good. The team's good.
The team's good.
100%.
Striker, you just
Do
need a striker.
you guys want honesty or just okay? To be honest with
No,
you today,
It's
to be honest with
balancing.
you, Mikel Arteta bottled it today. Completely bottled it. Yeah. Keeping Husam, to be honest with you, forget technical ability, forget passing the ball or dropping deep or being a conductor. With all due respect, you need heart to play the sport. Martin Odegaard can't play men's football or even women's football. I've seen women's
I don't
football.
think that's stupid.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish.
Coming from you, Mo.
Yeah,
Because I know you're
finish.
talking football. I know you're talking
I am,
football.
and I'm gonna explain, but your head is gone. Your head is gone, and you're not gonna listen, right? Your head is gone. Your head is gone. Today was not about technical ability. Yesterday, Inter Barcelona was not about technical ability. PSG today, it wasn't about technical ability. It was about heart. It was about leaving your blood on the pitch. We have seen it from a lot of teams that played finals. If you remember the Chelsea versus Man United final, where players were going head to head for a duel, bro. You remember that Ziad? You remember the Makalili? I think it was Scholes or Makalili.
Killing each other, man.
Bro, I'm telling you guys, people leave everything on the pitch.
God, that's not even a mad point. He's saying Odegaard doesn't have the balls, which is something.
To be honest with you, I'm
That's
telling
not
you,
even
Saad, I've watched a little bit of women's football, and I've seen women go into crunching tackles when things on the line, leaving their bodies on the line, so going into tackle. They're going into duels. They are absolutely wanting to win. Martin Odegaard today is absolutely a shell of a human. I think Martin Odegaard from now on, he has the technical ability, should play tennis. Tennis is not a contact sport. He definitely should play tennis. They should teach him tennis, and he should play tennis with his feet. Or there is something called in America called foot golf, where you actually play football, but you put the ball in the golf. After the people that were Jacob knows the foot golf thing. It's an absolutely like one of the cringiest games I've ever seen in my life. People drink beer and kick the ball to go in the
They also
holes,
got
bro.
billiards. You got billiards.
Bro,
with
like
it.
with feet. I think Odegaard has the technical ability to be world champion in that. He can pass the ball and do this. But football is definitely not for you. When your team is actually needing you, he's asking Saliba. He was very close to Ashraf Hakimi, and he was scared to get close, and he asked Saliba to go. I saw him, PSG players putting their body on the line. I'm talking about Vitinha. I'm talking about João Neves. Players like his height, they jump into tackles, and Odegaard is pulling away from the tackles like the pussy he is. It has nothing to do with technical ability. It has nothing to do with your ability on the ball. Wallah al-Azim, this is sad.
This is crazy. Mo, this is crazy because this same player that we're talking. So hold on, let me just rebuttal this.
Go ahead.
If we're gonna have a conversation now
today,
Odegaard. This season, I think he's having a very
no. Forget this season.
This season, I think he's had a very bad season. This season, he's having a very bad season.
No.
This season, he's having a very bad season.
No. Me and Husam went back and forth about why is Odegaard not creating. This is technical. Mikel Arteta's name. Today was not about Mikel Arteta's tactics. Was not about him creating. But I was speaking to Igalo and I said, Martin Odegaard need to lead the team by example. Today, I saw a pussy on the pitch, not a football player. I saw someone on the pitch that don't deserve to play at semi-final of the Champions League. I've never seen a player in the semi-final of the Champions League that pull out of tackles like this, pull out of duels like this, afraid of going to close down. Did you see Kvaratskhelia going to run sprint to go close down Saka because Mendes was high on the pitch? Kvaratskhelia had the balls to go and run. I'm not going to fault Declan Rice for effort. I'm going to fault him for performance. Bukayo Saka was bad today. Bukayo Saka was bad, right? But I can't fault him for the effort going into tackles, trying. Timber was not good. Saliba was good
Saka
today.
missed an open goal.
Hold on. But you don't understand.
When you're elite player,
he scored a goal though. He scored a goal.
Hold on.
No.
Hamza, did your ears fall out with your hair? I said Saka was not good.
I literally said,
I literally said Saka was bad. What are you listening to?
Mikel Arteta said
I literally said Saka was underperforming. He was bad. He was shit today.
No,
I literally said that. It was shit.
No,
but I'm talking about something else, Hamza. You know you can be bad.
Foden's done with PSG.
I'm going to tell you. You know Lautaro Martinez, sometimes he plays bad. But I see Lautaro bleeding on the pitch. Right? We know there are a lot of players. I'm going to tell you something. Jamie Carragher, not a good defender. But you see Jamie Carragher out after the game, like scars here, like his shirt is not tucked in. Martin Odegaard today, in the middle of the game, he was fixing his shirt, fixing his hair, and he was jogging on the pitch while everyone around him was running. He is not worthy to play football. I don't think Martin Odegaard, Masoud Ozil, one of the most elegant players I've watched, used to go into tackles, challenge players. Martin Odegaard today should not have played. And Mikel Arteta, it's the last thing. Mikel Arteta bottled it today because he has sentimental value to this Odegaard guy, and he left him on the pitch for 90 minutes. He could have subbed Trossard for Odegaard and played those two strikers with his two-man down and leave Martinelli on the pitch. But because he loves Odegaard so much and he doesn't want to destroy his image because he's the captain, he literally left him on the pitch. Because Odegaard today was not only useless on the ball, he was useless off the ball. He wasn't going into that, bro. The guy should not be playing. And if you are an Arsenal fan and your blood pressure is not being raised by this guy being your captain and this guy being on the pitch, I don't think you're watching. I don't think you have the same passion as me. With all due respect to everyone, if I see my captain jogging on the pitch like this, and if I see my captain afraid on a semi-final of the Champions League, and I'm not upset, I'm sorry. You are just
who gave him the captaincy? Who gave him the captaincy?
Hold on.
Let's add this one.
Let me land, Hamza. One sec. Relax.
Close
Close your mouth, please.
No.
You've spoken
Who gave
enough.
him captaincy,
You've spoken
man?
enough.
Let's add this
okay.
one.
Arteta gave him captaincy. Yeah, okay. Mo, the reason I could take what you're saying and I could understand if he's been playing like this his whole time at Arsenal, but he hasn't, because last year and the season before he was doing this. He was going into tackles, putting his body on the line, and people want to tell me no, he wasn't. Yes, he was. I was saying that this guy, the amount of times that he stripped players of the ball, like he's a DM, like he's a pure interceptor. And this guy would take the ball off of players. He used to do this, bro. I don't know.
This is the biggest game of his career, Saad. The biggest game of his career.
But he didn't do it last year when you needed to for him to think. When
he's doing it last year. I understand that this is the biggest game of his career. I understand this is the biggest game of his career. But the thing is, in my personal opinion, I'm not even trying to make excuses. I think this injury has fucked him, bro.
No, but
I think this injury has fucked him. Hold on. Let me land.
You're gonna absolutely let me lose my head.
Let me land. Let me land.
The runaway is clear.
If certain players go through the injury that he just had, where he fucking fractured his ankle, yeah, you don't just go into challenges the same, bro. You're not gonna put your body like that in the same, bro. Do you know what I mean? It depends on how you are. This is the thing for me. This season, I understand that Odegaard's been playing awful. He's been shit this season. But I need to see what he does. I need to see. Okay, he was shit in this game. I wouldn't even have started him in this game, in my personal opinion. But the point still stands for me. The point is, yes, that's fine. The point is for me is I can still wait for next season. I'm gonna wait to see what he does next season. I'm gonna see what Odegaard does next season, because I'm not gonna be reactionary over one season. When he's given me two.
Hold on, Hamza. I'm gonna say one thing and then I let you go. My point about this today, all what you say, maybe I'll understand it. What about closing a player down? What does this have to do with tackles? I'm not talking about a duel or a tackle. Martin Odegaard was scared to go near Ashraf Hakimi.
I'll be honest, you haven't really rebutted most point, because you're not talking about his performance on a football perspective. He's talking about him going in for a tackle, him closing down players, him.
No, but I said to you that he was doing that leadership.
No.
I'm going to do that last season and the season before.
I'm going to rebuttal it.
He was doing that last season and the season before. So what has changed this season? I don't know. But
I'm going to give you two examples. Lautaro Martinez, yesterday after the game, they asked him, he said, I wasn't fit to play. I wasn't cleared to play the game, but I insisted on playing the game because I wanted to play this. Marcus Thuram, after the game, Denzel Dumfries was having an interview with Thierry Henry and the CBS people, and Thuram was behind him, and Denzel Dumfries told him that Marcus Thuram should not have played the game. He played 90 minutes. They told him that he was injured and he should not have played the game.
And passion.
Bro, they said that we couldn't lay the team down in a semi-final of a Champions League. Lautaro said, I wrapped my leg and I played, but at some point I couldn't even walk on the pitch. Right? Thuram said, I kept playing and Inzaghi told me, keep on the pitch and ride. And at the end, he is the one who got us the fourth goal. In extra time, he has been injured. Don't talk to me about heart.
He might have messed up his hair by trying.
Saad, this is your captain. And he's put it, fuck the performance. Saka's performance was shit, but he was leaving everything on the pitch. Rice was not good, but he was leaving everything on the pitch. Timber is leaving everything on the pitch. Your captain today is a bottle job. He doesn't have the bottle to play football. You have to understand what I'm talking about. He's pulling away even from closing down players. He doesn't want to, he was scared. He was scared. How is a player in the semi-final
How can
scared?
a player do it 2 seasons? How can a player do it 2 seasons in a row, and then all of a sudden he has an injury, then comes back, and then he's like this now?
What does the injury have to forget the ability, the heart,
night and day,
the
bro.
leadership?
How he was. He had heart before. I genuinely don't think people are so like reactionary and on the moment, and they think just one moment it just explains a whole player's career. That's not the case, bro. The last 2 seasons, bro, this guy was performing on a world-class level, showing fight, bro. He was the one that was carrying us through games last season and the season before. So I'm not gonna sit here and just because he had one fucking bad season and he's had bad performances, I'm not gonna say, you know what, khalas, let's just wrap it up.
I
go.
never speak about the performance. I never speak about performance.
Even the fight, even the fight, bro. He had the fight, bro.
No,
but people forget way too quick. People forget way too quick because I've even been, this is how fraudulent Mo is. Yeah, I've even been on shows where I've even been on shows where Mo's telling me to my face the only player that was fighting out there to get 3 points was Erdegaard. The only player, everybody sitting there saying the only player that was fighting out there to get 3 points, the only player that looked like they wanted it was Martin Erdegaard on that pitch. Him and Bukayo Saka. That's what they were telling me last season.
Okay.
But now that you're telling me that Erdegaard doesn't have
biggest game of his life, biggest game of his career, biggest game of his career today. He absolutely should have been hooked. He should have been subbed out in 45 minutes. He should not have continued the game. And Mikel Arteta cost you with that one. You could have come back into the game.
I think it's the manager's problem. This is the manager's fault. If the player is not like fit enough, I don't know if he's fit enough or not. I don't know if he's got mental issues. I don't know what's happening with him.
Mental issues.
Something's changed for this guy. I don't know. But
you know the problem is Saad?
If something's going on, this guy needs to either.
Let me now tell him. Let me not tell you about that, Saad, okay?
And not play. And then somebody else needs to take the captaincy real quick. And then
it has been 5.5 seasons, right? Me and Husam do a lot of streams together. We said that this season, Arsenal should not go into this season with maybe someone is going to get back. I will wait for him. Next season, Saad, there is no ifs. There is no maybe Odegaard will get back to his best. It was supposed to be this season or never. Now we're talking about next season.
Is that season for me already?
Alas,
Odegaard, I rate those players. So I'm not gonna.
If Odegaard is my captain, I'll be disgraced. If Odegaard is the captain of my club, I'll be disgraced. Without a shadow of a doubt, I'll be disgraced. If that is the captain of my football club, putting that performance in a semi-final when it matters, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace that Arsenal Football Club, who had Patrick Vieira, Sol Campbell, Bergkamp, back in the days, you have an Odegaard as a captain. Wallah al-Azim, it's a disgrace.
It's an embarrassing club. It's just an embarrassing club. I don't know what you expect.
From the Football Terrace, guys, we have 1,600 people locked in. Make sure guys are liking. Make sure guys are subscribing. Everyone, please get the like, subscribe to everyone on the panel as well. Ziad, you're awfully quiet for a Chelsea fan on this occasion.
Because I'm not surprised. I'm still not surprised, man. It's Arsenal, you know. I mean, I didn't really expect anything from them. You see, what, you're going to sit and tell me Arsenal going to win the Champions League? Am I a dickhead? Me? Also going to win the Champions League? Are you serious? No chance. No chance in hell. I'm not surprised. It could have been about 7-0. Okay, you can have your Saka open goal. Barcola shoots like a
Saka, man. Final whistle.
Who's that? Who the hell is that?
Saka final whistle, bro.
Bro, he's leaving.
I don't know why someone is mocking a player after losing a game.
Bro,
I don't know why. I don't understand.
Husam does that.
No, I really don't know this, bro.
You can ask
I really don't know this.
I
really don't know this.
Look, he's looking for the picture right now.
Look
at him.
We don't give a shit.
He's looking for the picture right now.
Yeah. We don't give a shit that the market.
There is a difference. There is a difference. There is a
for that, bro. You bought when Foden has stinkers, you come for my guys. What the hell are you doing? You scumbags.
No. We come for a bottle. We come for a performance.
You are hurt. You are hurt.
I am hurt. You were the Arsenal fans. You were the Arsenal fan. Not me. I was never an Arsenal fan. I was never an Arsenal fan, bro.
You wanted to fly.
No, you were the Arsenal fan.
And now you're crying.
Do you want me to bring back? I'm zero or what?
Crying like
you want me to bring back? I'm zero. You are mocking. You're mocking a football player who lost a World Cup final or something like this. You can mock the performance.
Cry me a river.
Bro, you cry on your streams.
I swear to God.
I don't get that, bro. To be
No,
honest
he's
with
a
you.
millionaire, man. Cry me a river, man. Listen, let me tell you something.
He's a millionaire. He's a millionaire.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cry me a river, man. I'm sure he'll be fine. He'll wake up tomorrow, look at his bank account, and he'll be smiling again. Listen, let me tell you. It's true. Listen, I'm just not surprised by Arsenal. I'm not surprised by Arsenal. At the end of the day, they've got no standards. The whole club's got no standards, and a club with no standards can't achieve anything. Okay, you look at Inter Milan, Liverpool. This is heritage.
Man United.
Yeah, it's his heritage. Not Arsenal.
Ipswich
Not
Town.
Arsenal. I'm sorry, you got
Villa,
skills playing left back.
Forest.
You got skills playing left back. You got Martinelli as your left winger. What the hell are you gonna achieve with that? I'm sorry. Another manager is failing again. It's his 9th year here, and he's failed. You're still gonna keep him because you got no standards. Okay. At the end of the day, if you got no standards, you're not gonna achieve anything. And I'm just gonna sit and enjoy this because at the end of the day, we see things that you guys will never see. We see success. You guys don't see success. I feel sorry for you, Saad.
All of us here might walk away with that trophy.
I'm sorry, Saad.
He's the
I don't feel sorry for Saad on a personal level.
Sorry for me, guys. Sorry for me.
Yeah, you're my friend. What do you think I'm a haywan? What is wrong with you?
No. Saad, I feel sorry for you.
You're my friend.
Just let me live. Just let me live my
you. Everyone here will walk away with a trophy, most likely, except him today. All of us can walk away with a trophy.
Ziad.
Except
I can't let you, Saad. That's actually embarrassing.
Be grateful, Saad.
Inter with UCL, Liverpool, Spurs or United, one of them Europa, City FA Cup, Ziad Conference League. I can't lie to you. That's bad.
Ziad, do you have your passport with you by any chance?
Yeah.
Well, get your passport out. I beg, get your passport out.
Where am I gonna get my passport from, bro? What the hell?
This is what Declan Rice. This is why he's a professional footballer.
Declan Rice thing, you know?
This is why he's a professional footballer. By the
I
way,
cannot bring mine.
passport. This is the reason why he is a professional footballer and why he's liked. You see this British passport that I have. They might as well gas me up. Yeah, I've got my name Ahmed. Yeah.
Yo, relax, man. Relax.
Yo.
Listen. Anyway,
Your government, bro. This guy, bro.
Bro. At the end of the day,
I don't know why you're all obsessed with this. I have my name.
Wait. At the end of the day,
I'm always gonna show everything.
no. At the end of the day,
I don't know why you're obsessed with my name.
No.
Well, it's because we're in America. and
Wait,
you can
wait,
really
wait,
just
I'll
pull
tell you
strap
what.
on
I
and
don't
start pulling
understand,
up on
like,
you.
I'm gonna tell you.
I don't get it, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'll make you get it. Listen to this.
This is a British culture thing, like my Gabi blood.
Yeah, they said ever since they played against Madrid,
in it.
they played against Real
I'm gonna
Madrid.
take my bag of tea.
Yeah, bag of tea. Yeah. Big up. Yeah. Listen,
Saad's
Ziad
name is
put me off.
Fattah.
It's not. Listen, this is a real passport, isn't it? This is a real passport. But
Saad,
anyway,
I'm sorry, man. It's okay, man.
the guy
Saad,
scored.
we love you as a brother. We love
Guys,
you.
Wallahi, listen.
And we treat you like Tottenham now.
I
mean, to be honest, Pochettino.
One second. Let's keep it real.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Wait.
Are you skunked at your damn skull? Are you skunked at
Are
your
you
damn skull?
skunked, blood?
Bro, do
Are
you
you
think
smoking budge, fam?
chat to me? I've got more trophies overall than you, bro.
Dad, one second.
100%.
Second.
They're dead
Listen,
food.
Saad,
But you can't chat to me on a
One
chat
second. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Forget about it.
Let me tell you something. Wait, 1 second. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Saad.
100 Arsenals versus 1 trophy.
Just
Who
be
wins?
grateful. You and Jacob should be
Arsenal.
grateful. 1 second.
The ref, PGMOL, that's who wins, mate. Yeah, that's
You and
that's
Jacob, you and Jacob should be grateful that Husam even invited you. Okay, because this is heritage panel only. Okay, you're here just to make up numbers. If we're being real. Okay, just to make up numbers.
He's calling Saad a stat padder.
This is heritage.
Listen. We beat Real Madrid. We beat Man City. Those are 2 heritage teams, man.
Give him the Como Stas Dior, bro. Give him the Como
listen,
Stas Dior.
I'm having that, bro. I'm taking that, bro. I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
We beat Madrid.
I need to take something out this season. I need to take something out this season. I'm stooping to low levels now. Yeah,
That's what you're used to anyway, man.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm taking anything I can out of this season.
Wait. Hold on.
Wow.
I give a fuck,
Bro. Deep it. Listen. Wait. Hamza, one sec. Hamza, 1 second. Yeah, the guy scored a free kick. Yeah, he did it anomaly. He did something.
He was a fluke. I told you it was a fluke.
No, but Hamza, listen. Hamza, let me land. Yeah, let me land. The guy scored 2 free kicks. They're jammy in it because that happens once in a blue moon. The minute he scored that, we heard Camavinga talks, we heard Caicedo talks, we heard Ballon d'Or talks, we heard world class talks. Listen, Ballon d'Or, Ballon d'Or, yeah.
This will be a night to remember forever, mate.
Hey, nobody said Declan Rice.
Listen. We heard all the nonsense you were saying because you.
Even Husam said, Rice over Caicedo.
Listen. Yeah, but listen, Rice's PR got to Husam. You make mistakes, bro. You get me? Like I said, the PSPR game is very strong, bro. I'm telling you. But they were saying everything because of that head-to-head against Madrid. Head-to-head against Madrid, they were saying the craziest opinions. And now that we're cooking them because they're out of the PSG, they don't like it. They want us to talk football. They want us to be Jamie Carragher and Thierry Henry, analyze the game. No, we're not analyzing the game. You guys overrated your team, you overrated your manager, and you overrated your whole squad. And you beat a team in Madrid that, let's be honest, we all thought they were good, but we clearly didn't watch enough La Liga because they've been losing bare games.
Shit, man.
They were rubbish, yeah. So you guys literally overgassed it. You came across a superior team with a superior manager with world-class players, something that you do not have in your disposal. And this is why you'll never win the Champions League. Yeah, you'll never win the Champions League because you don't have the manager to do so. At least with Inter, yeah, listen, I watched that. We'll get to Inter and Barcelona. But see with Inzaghi, bro, he does not have... Are you telling me you're taking players like, bro? I know Dumfries cooked, yeah, but wallahi, I'm not taking him at Man United. Dumfries, but bro, Dumfries cooked.
No, Dumfries is recognized as a bozo by even
exactly. They got Dumfries, they've got Thuram, they got Lautaro Martinez, who Mo literally. They got Lautaro Martinez, who Mo cusses out.
They got Velo,
Mkhitaryan is pushing 40. He's pushing 40, bro. He's
But
40.
how's he still alive?
No, but bro, he's pushing 40.
Yeah,
Wallahi, I genuinely believed, yeah. I genuinely believe he was retired.
Bro, it's Chanaloglu. He's still playing, bro.
Bro, Chan Halaglu is
guys,
old.
Acerbi beat Cancer 3 times and scored in a Champions League semi-final. Center back.
Bro, they've got Taremi up front.
On a free from Lazio, by the way.
Bro, I'll tell you,
allowed to talk
do you know
about
what
Thuram
Thierry
or no?
Henry? Do you know what? What?
Jacob, why are you like this every time?
What are we talking about, the Thuram?
Why?
We were talking about Inter players, and I mentioned an Inter player who's been in the news. I said, "Are we allowed to talk about it?"
You're trying to get like the stream closed down. This guy's always trying to go to like.
How does talking about news get the thing?
Jacob,
Y'all such pussies. Y'all talk about Odegaard pussies. Y'all some Odegaards of YouTube. Oh, am I allowed to step here? Oh, can I step here? Oh no, they cancel me. Shut the fuck up. Quit being such pussies.
Yeah, you know, if it's not proven, then he can get sued for it, bro.
Yes.
But if I say I have a phone in my hand, that doesn't negate like, oh, but what was on the phone? That's not what we're talking about.
Tell me your thoughts on Arsenal, Jacob, please.
Yeah, cook them.
Serve the rice.
Yeah, look at that.
I mean,
what the fuck is this, bro? Where is AI going now?
What is that?
Serve the rice.
Go on, Jacob. Tell me your thoughts on Arsenal.
Not Donald Trump.
Thuram, bro, please.
Not the war. Not
Jacob, final.
Not the Iraq war. Not Donald Trump. Not Taylor Swift. Arsenal versus PSG specifically today.
Arsenal versus PSG specifically today. I thought the first 15-20 minutes, Arsenal were really giving a go to it. They looked pretty good for a couple spells there, and you know, I thought they were pushing the likes of Kvara back into a left back position, and he was defending. That's kind of a good thing that you could do to negate a very potent attack from PSG's standpoint. But eventually, you always knew it was going to happen. I think Barcola and Doué both should have had a goal themselves with 2 of those counterattacking chances that they had. I think it was in the first half. But you know, I always felt like this game was going to come down to whoever scores it first will be the one to go further. And I just, you know, I look at the impact that the misses had on everyone. Like the misses from PSG kept Arsenal in the match, and then you had a moment of a little bit of skill, a little bit of luck in terms of the rebound where Saka. It kind of hit off of Hernandez, I think it was. Hit off Hernandez, and it fell, you know, pretty nicely for Saka to just tap it in, which I thought was nice. But then you get a golden opportunity in front of goal to just tap it in, and he skies it. I mean, it reminds me of Musa Sissoko. It's kind of funny, but and then also the penalty.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, we're comparing Saka to
Musa Sissoko.
Yeah, it's over.
That's absolutely
Musa Sissoko.
insane.
Oh,
Musa Sissoko.
Are you skunked?
I've seen that dude miss, but I think he was not even that close. Like,
did you just say Musa Sissoko? No, bro.
Well, you know, it's just crazy because Brennan Johnson is a shit footballer, and I hate watching him play. But I've seen him tap 12 of those exact style goals in this season. So, kind of crazy that the Wonder Boy, Star Boy, Napoleon Dynamite, whatever they call him, which I got all these songs for him, but none of them compare to Arsenal Jabo. As far
If only you had habits, man. If only you had habits, man.
You know, if only they did have, because Declan Rice had an opportunity there in the first moments of the game too. A free header. It looked like he kind of bodied Marquinhos, and then you know, you got to imagine if that's actually a forward in that position, he's got to do something better with that.
He gave a free kick away.
I'll be
What's
real.
next possible, Saad?
But Saka missing that, once he missed that, y'all never really looked like you were going to get back into it. If Saka converts that, I think
Saka's not better than who?
Saka's not even better than PK Humble from Ballers League. I'll be so honest with you.
They were trying to compare him to Gareth Bale, who hit a fucking bicycle in the final to win.
Anyway, listen. If I'm being completely honest about today's game,
what's the next for Arsenal, man?
When that. Safi, let's stop this now. Let me talk about
asking you a serious question.
Let's stop so we can talk about
Inter. That's the first time Ziad asked a serious question in his life. Wallahi. In his life, he has never asked a serious question. He asks you what's
what's next is vibes, bro. What's next is vibes for next.
No, he's saying what's next for Arsenal.
Well, the Carabao Cup is the next trophy they can win, and that's next year. That's February 2026.
Listen, that's it's vibes for next season, isn't it? So
anyway, season.
This is vibes.
Yeah, what are we gonna win this season? Are we gonna win fucking the Air Trophy? What the fuck am I gonna win? Emirates. Yeah, it's all.
What about next season?
You won the Memories Trophy because y'all have the memories at the Bernabeu with the 2 free kicks.
Good try. Good try.
This is a night we'll remember forever. I wanted to end with a question before. Can I end it with a question? Because Saad, you know, I like to ask you questions.
Who
was having a 3-course meal? I know. Go on, Jacob.
Bring Mo out there. He's eating the entire pyramid. I'm talking about the food pyramid, not the Egyptian one, by the way.
No, you cannot eat stones anyway.
Oh yeah, but you know, people in the chat, they'd be like, "Oh, look at that guy's being Egyptianist or whatever."
So anyway,
why do you have against Egyptians? Why do you against Egyptians? Why do you against? What did the Egyptians do to you, bro?
The
two what did the Egyptians do to you?
The two that I know have been nothing but friendly and friends to me, so I got nothing but good things to say. You and Staffy.
Are you putting me and Staffy in the same sentence?
Because y'all are
okay. Number one, Staffy is American first before he became Egyptian.
He was Egyptian, then he got thrown over here. I believe they rolled him down the hill to New Jersey.
No, he was, I think, born in America.
I don't know. I don't ask him personal questions like that because it doesn't affect my life. But Saad, my question for you,
question time.
What are you looking forward to? I guess most first, would it be the Carabao Cup final that you have a chance to win in February?
Surely you have
2026?
To be pre-season.
Would it
pre-season
be
is like a good indication? I think
they're doing a nice little tour in the preseason again. That'll be fun.
Haven't come back from injury.
Yeah, I can't lie. Listen, these are great questions. Anyway, talking about today's game,
Jacob, don't let him do that. By the way,
I just want to speak about today's game. Listen, firstly,
Jacob, you're gonna take that.
What did he say? I wasn't even listening.
Yeah, that's how you know it wasn't even a serious question. He asked that question
and then listen to the response.
He just moved on to the next.
Nah, you can't chat to Tottenham, by the way.
Katie Kirk, she ain't trying to hear your answer. She's trying to hear
your brother, man. Respect your older brother, Saad. Saad, respect your older brother, man.
Yeah, respect. He reached a Champions League final with Pochettino.
Yeah, he at least reached a Champions League final.
He reached a final.
I know what it's like to overcome a semifinal.
You were like 5. You were like 5. It doesn't count. You were like 5. It doesn't count.
No, I wasn't.
You guys know that Arsenal and Spurs have reached the same amount of Champions League finals in their history?
I just want to speak about my team, but khalas. You know what?
No team will win a Champions League again before Arsenal.
Start speaking about his team. Move on to Inter, man. Yeah, fuck it.
I think the thing is, if you look at Bukayo Saka and Odegaard, when big games happen, I just don't see Bukayo taking them to the end. And I'm being honest with you. Last season, Aston Villa. Remember, you were losing. They were celebrating. You getting knocked out to Crystal Palace. Bukayo Saka had the opportunity, and Odegaard, and they had stinkers on the final last couple of games. Stinkers against Fulham, stinkers against Villa, stinkers against Brentford. They had stinkers in multiple games that they needed to take their team to the edge of the line. So I've seen Bukayo before that game, that season. I remember they had 3-3 against Southampton, missed a penalty against West Ham, drew to West Ham, had a stinker to Brighton, lost to Brighton, and they literally bottled the league again. So I told you before, Bukayo again, they played the first team against Brentford, and I told Bournemouth. The only reason they played the Bournemouth game is because for some they value second place. You know, the fact that these Arsenal fans come here and say,
I actually think Arsenal are going to lose this Sunday to us as well now.
Yes, well, Arteta told us he's the best team in the competition throughout.
I think Liverpool will beat Arsenal this Sunday.
I think the season they might finish third or fourth. I think this is absolutely a blow.
What's up?
They lined up a full team against Bournemouth to be beaten with the likes of Tyler Adams and Clive.
Hey, respect Captain America. First of all, Tyler Adams is.
Pulisic is Captain America.
And then today,
no, it's been handed to Tyler Adams. He's our best player.
So to me, I can't see Arsenal. I'm seeing a lot of pressure on Arsenal, and I'm telling you that some
freedom.
This Bukayo Saka, he's a good player, but when pressure, the lights are not on.
What would Rosa Parks?
But when the lights are on, Bukayo Saka.
He scored at the Bernabeu, to be fair.
He missed he tried to do a Panenka first. What are we doing here? What's pressure? It's winning league, winning competition. There's no point of you scoring goals when big occasion happen like today. If he scores that goal, they're back in the game. It's a city.
Back in it, right back in it, because PSG were on the back.
Hamza, your bestie is here.
So to me, this is Nafisa.
Your bestie is here. You have anything you want to say to her?
Listen, you absolutely, because she needs therapy today.
Jamal.
One of the biggest frauds. You were sitting there working. I'm hoping you're not working today. You're supposed to have turned up here, and typed here. We haven't seen you today. Is he still going on? I told you she disappears when going get stuff. You see that? Is he still? Yes, he is going on. And guess what? Let me break it down for you. Let me break down for you. You know, you'll never sing that. You'll never sing that.
I got you, Hamza. I got you. I got you, Hamza, bro.
You'll never sing that.
Play it. Husam, play it.
You will never win a UCO. You will never.
Play it, bro.
Today you're gonna go to. Tomorrow you're gonna go work. You'll be crying.
I got you.
Champions of Europe! You'll never sing that! You'll never sing that! You'll never sing that! Champions of Europe! You'll never sing that! You'll never sing that! You'll never sing that! Champions of Europe! You'll never sing that! You'll never sing that! You'll never sing that! Champions of Europe! You'll never sing that!
Oh, that is famous. So, you know, next season, I'm going to the game. Wallahi, I'm buying.
Are you back now, Saad?
You know, next season, I'm buying it. I'm buying a Champions League trophy. You know, the one.
Went for a shit.
Saad's football corner. He went for a shit.
He went for a shit. He went for a shit.
Saad football corner 97.
He's having diarrhea already after the PSG game. He can't even hold it for a 2-hour stream. Fraud. Classic. We know that. So, to me, Husam, I don't see they're going to come back from this, Husam. I tell you why.
Hey, even the Timberwolves are 1-0 down to the Warriors. Hold that.
Husam, Barcelona.
Yeah, hold that, whatever that means.
Are going to come back. Husam, Barcelona next season are coming back. Liverpool come back. They haven't been signing. Real Madrid are coming back. Real Madrid lost like that, Husam. Do you think Real Madrid will leave it? I'm coming back, Husam. Sit down on the table, sit on the floor, take pen and paper. This is not your competition. Yeah, this is not your legacy. The league titles, Liverpool City. The Champions League, Liverpool, Madrid, City, probably United. And you know what, Husam? United might qualify in the Champions League, finishing 15th. What's the difference between them and Arsenal then? What's the difference between Tottenham if
they would have won a trophy to qualify for it?
No, and they had a better legacy because they win a trophy and they play UCL next season. Yeah. So you're telling me Arsenal have been the biggest failure in English football. Company, Sam, went to Bayern Munich, no process, wins the league title. Xavi, first season, Barcelona wins the league title. Hansi Flick goes to Barcelona, wins the league title first season. Arne Slot goes to Liverpool, wins the league title. Xabi Alonso goes to Bayer Leverkusen, wins the league title in the first season. We're seeing managers going and winning a league title on the first season. You're in phase 8. You shameful fan base. You scumbags. You should be ashamed of yourself, wallahi. Have some shame. And then you go to Terry's channel and you'd go to most channel to get therapy because you know what? Because you know we tell you the truth. Fact. Husam tells you. I tell you, you'll never win a UCO. Husam, what did I show you the video before? I showed you the video and you laughed at me. This video, Husam, you laughed at me when I... Arsenal will never... Put it on full screen. Put it on full screen.
No, Arsenal will never win UEFA Champions League. Who knows that?
Is that Mo Farah?
Yeah. Man City Man City ممكن Man City It's a social. Who's this? Oh, come on, who is this talking? Cole. Oh, it's Man City hardcore. Oh.
I told him, you will never win a UCL. I banter this. Bro, they're nobody, man. I have no...
Okay, just before we move on, Saad, we're going to give you final word. No one interrupt him. Just talk about the game today, and then we'll go to Inter and then wrap up. Talk to me, Saad.
Yeah, it was disappointing, man. It was disappointing in the grand scheme of things, bro. Certain players, I think a few of the players out there, bro, really left it out on the pitch. To be honest, they tried their hardest, but listen, this is something that needs to come from above. Your captain needs to perform, your manager needs to perform, and your manager needs to inspire these players, bro. At half time, I'm like, bro, this is what makes or breaks Arteta, bro.
Sad.
How you speak to these, how you speak to these players and how you motivate these players at half time, that's what makes you as a manager, bro. Yeah, for you to, like, if I look at a manager like Inzaghi against Barcelona, for him to inspire them players to go out there, fight for the badge, like as if they don't win this game, they're gonna die, bro. That's what it felt like when Inzaghi is talking to these men. I don't know what Arteta's telling these guys, but listen, for me, it was a failure. It was a failure. It's been a failure, and for me, like I said at the start, Arteta's reached a certain ceiling, and yeah, listen, man, it is where it is, man. From now on, I'm just gonna be talking about the games in a kind of vacuum, you could say, and I'm not really going to be sitting here expecting trophies anymore because I know that my club's going to keep this manager, and do you know what I mean? All I can do is start criticizing the owners for how long they're going to keep the manager for, because I personally don't see a future with Arteta anymore. I think he's reached a certain ceiling. So, yeah, listen, in the grand scheme of things, the game was poor. We weren't able to hit back at them and capitalize off the chances that we had, which we had a lot of chances. And we could have capitalized off of them, but we didn't put them away. And this is a reoccurring issue. Anyway, yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got to say.
Okay. I appreciate moment بس عشان بدهم مش يطولوا وكذا. I appreciate everyone who sent us super chats. And everyone who showed us love. Guys, I'm going to read the super chats in a bit. I just want to get Mo's thoughts on Inter because Inter are through to the final. We do have 1,600 people in here. Let's just get the likes up, guys. Come on. We're almost at 500 likes. Let's keep liking the video. Let's keep subscribing to the channel. Everyone please like, subscribe to all the guys on the panel. Let's just get a small nice little Inter Milan section, then we read super chats and then we get out of here. Talk to me, Mo. Inter Milan, Champions League finalists, PSG.
We'll win the final. It's as simple as that. PSG have zero chance. I'm telling you. We'll win the final. We have more heart than them. We are a team that deserves to be here. They literally scammed their way into the final against Liverpool with penalties. They beat Arsenal. Weren't up to the task. We beat Barcelona with the best player in the world at the current moment in Lamine Yamal. And we came back from the dead and we just beat PSG. It's as simple as that. That's what a real team is. A real team is a team that absolutely, well, when we were dead and everyone said that we were dead. Brilliant, risen. Why?
I can see through the sarcasm, bro. You get me?
What? Why? Why do you
So
think
you
it's
don't believe
sarcasm? Wallahi, I do believe that.
You think you're going to beat PSG in the final?
Do you know that we beat Barcelona with 2 strikers that are injured for 2 legs?
Listen to this, yeah. If you
Have
think
you
that-
have you seen Inter play football?
Listen. If you think that PSG, if you think PSG is going to defend like Barcelona, listen, bro. The only thing that PSG.
Whoa!
Why is he
What
talking?
defended?
Off his
What
finish.
defended? What defending it? No, but hold on, because you're chatting rubbish.
How am I chatting rubbish?
Why are you speaking like as if Inter can't?
You scored 1 goal in
these
2
guys.
legs.
Well, okay, so hey, this is what we're gonna do.
No, but
we're not
PSG
on that.
defend well.
We're not on that section. We're not on that section now.
PSG
We're
defend well.
We're speaking about Inter versus PSG. I guarantee you, Inter are gonna win this.
Okay, you can. I mean, listen. In terms of
100%.
I can't guarantee it, but I do think Inter will win.
I will tell you.
But Barcelona were very easy to
No,
attack.
I'm going
PSG.
PSG.
PSG have done way too much for me to guarantee, but I will say I think
They've
Inter
just
will win.
beaten, yeah. Listen,
Bro,
listen.
they've
You know what it is,
they've
yeah?
got something
They've just beaten
bigger than
3
football. Man,
They've just
their
beaten-
manager's got a hell of a story that
Bro,
he's carrying.
listen.
And the players feel it too. And that's
Who's
something
that?
bigger than football.
Who's that?
Enrique.
Oh, you talking about PSG?
They've just beaten.
Yeah.
3
Listen,
What's
I'll
he
be
carrying?
real.
I think they're
I'll be
so
real.
What is he?
behind
What
this
is he
manager,
carrying?
and they-
What is he carrying?
Well, I mean, you could just find out he has some personal issues that he was going through, and that he's talked about,
Listen.
living with, and that he's tried to use to empower himself and
I know what
empower
you're
the
talking
team. And I
about.
think that something a little bit bigger than football, I got PSG. I feel like the heritage, of course, is with Inter Milan, but at some point PSG has to
Enrique's
wet the
won
seal
Champions
Inter
and-
Milan. I'll be so real with you guys, yeah. Inter Milan have proven they don't care about this flashy football. They don't care about who's playing the best football. They'll play the dirty game, and then they will.
PSG.
They will. No, but hold on, because PSG played brilliant football. It's really good on the eye. It's amazing. They
And they
outclass
defend
us,
really
yeah?
well.
But I
They
disagree
outclass
with
us.
you, Saad.
But the thing is, Inter. But Inter. No. I'm just talking about
No.
The way their midfield plays
in today's game, PSG were
I'm talking
not
about-
great.
I'm talking
You
about
were just shit.
overall. I'm talking about overall in the competition.
Yeah, they
I'm talking
played good
about
football.
in the knockouts. They've
By the
been
way, I think
dominant
you both
team,
are
they've been very
agreeing, but you're
football.
just saying it differently. You're both
yeah,
agreeing, just so you know.
Regardless,
Ahmed is the
regardless,
one.
we
Ahmed
agree.
is the one disagreeing with you both. You both are agreeing. by the way.
I think Inter.
Yeah, I'm disagreeing with what they say.
I think Inter
Ahmed
are
is
able to drag
See,
them.
that's
To,
what he is,
I think.
bro.
That same brothers FC in the final. Listen, bro.
Inter,
You know,
It's not
bro,
pretty-
hold on.
bro.
Let
one
me
second,
just
yeah.
understand where
Let me
Saad is
just
coming
finish.
from. Saad,
Let me
you're
just say
saying
this.
Inter will win, so the same chances, let's say, that you got against PSG. If it's a Lautaro or a Marcus Thuram, they're gonna bag it.
I think when it comes to Lautaro and Marcus Thuram, yes, but I also think they've got other players that can bag as well. They've got DeMarco is a very who's a danger off that left side. They've got Denzel Dumfries who's shown that he can.
Do you
at
think
moments,
Dumfries is
just
gonna
switch it on.
be able to have
No,
that
but regardless, he's shown against.
Dumfries has
shown
turned
against
into fucking
Barcelona,
prime
bro.
icon. It
He's
makes
shown
no sense.
against Barcelona, bro. This guy has turned into I don't know
This
what.
guy's
Can I tell you,
comparing-
Dumfries in
gonna
the final will cook PSG's left side.
That's fine. He can say that, yeah. Listen, obviously
Look.
a final is
No,
50-50.
The main thing for me. Hold on.
No, you
Ahmed,
can't
sorry,
say 50-50 and have all this chest,
I'll
bro.
just say-
You can't
I'll just say
say
this one
50-50
thing.
and have all this
I'll just
chest.
say this.
Don't say on the fence. I don't want to sit on the fence.
Inter what I was gonna say is PSG played a nice football. It's lovely. It's all good on the eye, yeah. But Inter are very good at playing the dirty game, and they drag you down. They don't.
Bro,
they
they
don't
were
care
getting
about
dragged in
you.
that second half
talking
by
about?
They
Barcelona,
drag
bro.
you down to
They
they drag you down to their level,
All I'm
and then
saying-
they will make you.
I
play
don't know
the
what
dirty-
you're talking about. I don't know what dirty game are you talking
He's
about.
talking
All I'm
about
saying-
physically, Mo.
the dark arts, the
Dirty
physicality,
cheaters.
you
Winning
know,
challenge.
the
Dirty
intangible.
cheaters, that's not called
frauds,
dirty, that's called-
embezzlers.
That's called men's football. Maybe your club doesn't know about that. Maybe only Timba knows about this, bro.
Here we
Talking
go.
about dirty game. It's not called dirty. You know who plays
Yeah,
dirty?
we were doing that.
You know-
we were doing that.
you
So
know-
what are you talking about? Now
you
you're
know
just
who's-
talking stupidness.
No, that's not-
Come on, bro.
that's
You're a
not dirty,
smart
bro.
man. You're a smart
No, that's
man.
not
You're
dirty.
me,
I
Ahmed,
disagree with you. Do you know who
Ahmed.
plays the dirty game? You know who plays the dirty game? Barcelona plays the dirty game. Barcelona,
No, you guys play a dirty game.
Barcelona play act
You're smart with it.
Surround
So you don't get caught
referee.
out.
Barcelona spit on players. Scumbags spit on players. Barcelona complain. Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick.
No, they played better
is a
football.
cla-
Wallahi,
Hansi-
wallahi,
no, no,
football
no.
lost
No,
today.
no, no.
Yesterday, football lost today. This is yesterday.
No. You
And-
don't know
and you know
football.
what?
We
You
know.
gave
No.
us the
Don't
first
interrupt
ever
me. You
Champions
spoke a
League.
lot. You
better
spoke a lot.
not
I'm
beat
not listening to
PSG
you,
the
bro.
first
I'm not
Champions
fucking
League.
listening.
If
Listen, I'm
you
not gonna scream
beat
against you and
PSG
yell
the first
against
Champions
you,
League,
bro.
you're
Bro,
finished.
forget what you're
Wallahi.
talking about.
Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi,
Bro, you're
you're
finished. You
If
don't
you
know about football, bro.
PSG
Don't
the
talk to me
first
about
ever
football. You
UCL,
don't know anything
and
about
you gave me
football.
the first
Don't
UCL,
talk to me about
wallahi,
football.
you're finished.
You were.
Wallahi, fam,
You
look
don't
for
know
yourself.
anything about football.
You should look for
That's why
yourself
you
and
follow
look.
Pep Guardiola.
If
You
you
probably
lose
were an
to
Arsenal or a
PSG,
Barcelona
you're
fan.
not under pressure.
Bro, I'm not
You're
gonna.
under pressure.
There you go.
You are a fraud.
Let me
and
know
a
when he's
coward
finished. I'm not
in the
listening.
final, because you are
Let me know when
calling
he's finished.
You are
Someone
calling
text me when he's done.
Yeah, let me tell
I'm
you.
done. I was talking
No, no,
football
one
and
second.
he's not talking.
No,
I'm done with
I've
him.
got videos on you. I've got videos on you. Let me not play the video.
Genuinely,
I've
I'm
got
done.
video. 1 second. I'm even gonna stop
There
this
you go.
Dropbox. I was sending someone a Dropbox. Forget that Dropbox. I need to find your video fraud because you're the one that talks for thing. 1 second. Let's find the video. 1 second.
Saad, in regards to your whole like they play the dirty Italian
what a
way
mess.
and pepperoni pizza.
Oh
etc.,
my
but,
God, that is the ball. The
Kvaratskhelia has won that
ball,
league,
bro,
so
we're
he
in.
knows.
Better ball, we're in. Better one. Better ball, we're in.
That's all
Better
you
one.
need. Kvaratskhelia.
Nah.
Lamine Yamal.
Hamza. How does this prove
Yeah,
anything?
yeah. You just saying that
How
because your
does
little
this prove anything?
boy
His team conceded a
Calamari,
goal
whatever
and
his
you
name is.
upset. What's wrong with you? You
No,
cry
it's
when
not
you-
even that, bro. That's the.
Wait, can I just wait, Hamza,
Wait,
Hamza,
You ain't ready for that Eastern
Yeah,
European.
Hamza's so random.
You absolutely bottled it, you bottle
Yeah.
jobs. The goal
Bro.
is given.
tell this guy as well to turn his camera on, bro.
يلا مو
Just turn your camera on, bro. Listen, turn
Mo,
your camera on.
I want him to lose the team.
What's
Wallahi,
it-
listen.
Hamza, 1 sec. Actually,
تعال
Wallahi,
حبيبي
I'm
يلا
finishing.
wait. I want to actually.
تعال.
Hey, 1 second. Did Slopeback abuse me? What did he say? Something Somalian racist thing.
Who?
Block this guy. I'm not joking with this kind of racial thing. I read
What
something. on
did he
Slopeback.
say? What did he say?
Scumbag. Think
Who?
I joke,
Give me the name.
I
We'll
joke
ban him.
around. You think I
Who
joke
are
around
you
with
talking about?
racism?
Ban him. What's
Who is
his
it?
name? What's his name,
That's
Hamza?
Slopeback.
We can ban
Block
him.
him.
Slotberg.
Panic.
Slotberg.
Idiot.
Slotberg.
I thought I missed that.
Hamza.
Yeah.
Blank.
Guys,
Somalian.
when you say shit like this, you're gonna get
Don't
banned.
eat in Somalia.
I
What the
don't
hell
give
is
a fuck
that?
who you think you
Why
are.
do you
You're gonna
use
hold
someone's
this ban
race?
now.
I'm not disrespecting
Don't be a
anyone.
disrespectful cunt and respect yourself. Okay?
Can I-
Now watch this show like a bitch without being able to comment. Anyway, let's go talk on Inter so we can read super chats and get
Yeah,
out.
Ammi, the difference is people just misunderstand football and think that football is played one way. I'm gonna repeat again. The way we score the goals. Look, if you look at the goal yesterday, the first we scored, we literally pressed them, dispossessed them, and played a through ball, and we had 2-on-1. The referee, the disgraced referee, stopped us from having a similar one when Bastoni not make Derek Garcia for Barella to be 1-on-1, and the referee looked at Barella and he whistled the halftime. It would have been a 3-0, right? For PSG, I don't want to deal with the Dembeles and the Barcolas and the Desiree Doués, but I don't believe that. I think watching PSG today, I don't think they are as strong as Barcelona going forward. You don't have Lamine Yamal. I don't think anyone in the world is like Lamine Yamal. He is by far the best player in the world. He is the difference maker.
No one
in that game.
disagrees with that. No one disagrees
Like,
with that.
and I don't think
Just
that
wish you would have
Dembele.
put that chance away there in extra
none
time.
of the
where
extra
you
I
kicked
don't-
straight at the keeper.
Wait. Listen,
Can I finish this?
Go on.
So can I finish? Wallah? I don't think Dembele or Kvaratskhelia are like Lamine Yamal. Kvaratskhelia played against Inter plenty of games, right? And because he was roughed, he couldn't create anything. Ousmane Dembele, Lamine Yamal couldn't get roughed yesterday. Like we tried, bro. We tried to tackle the guy. He's just way better than Ousmane Dembele. Way better, like than Kvaratskhelia, Lamine Yamal. He's just better. Pedri and Frankie de Jong are electric in the midfield. I think both of them are fantastic. I'm watching them yesterday. It's so entertaining to watch these two guys. They're bowlers. PSG are structured more than Barcelona defensively, but I also think that the likes of Hakimi goes forward a lot. There's space behind him. Like Nuno Mendes doesn't go forward as much, but also they're going to leave 3-on-3 at the back. We can break their lines, and I think physicality in the midfield, Barella can do it. I don't think Mkhitaryan is it. but there is Zelensky there, Hakan Çalhanoğlu. I think our defense can stop PSG without a shadow of a doubt. And I think we can score goals. Like scoring 6-7 goals against Barcelona, right? Coming back from twice. Yes, we bottled the 2-0 lead twice, but also we came back in the 95th minute. Right? What is it? Jackie Sindhu, listen.
Mo.
Yeah, listen, the Scousers are loving Hamza. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Never
bro,
ever
right.
disrespect.
Guys, people, don't be disrespectful. This is absolute. This is a YouTube show for fuck's sake, people.
Me, I don't take it personally. No, I had a.
No,
you have
that's
to.
why I need to
You
hold
have
that
to.
ban.
No, you
Don't
have to.
disrespect
I know.
someone and call him out.
You have to.
Absolutely.
No,
Do you
people
guys
don't.
say stuff like that?
Here's how I want to
It
end
doesn't
this
trigger me,
section.
but I think it will upset a
Just
lot of
before
people.
we read super chats and we get out of here, everyone just give me your predictions. That's it. Just predictions.
Wait,
for the
can I
final.
just say something real quick?
Quickly.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Quickly. Yeah. Obviously, Inter did well in it to what's it called? They did well to make the comeback. That was more on Barcelona bottling it than Inter's amazing qualities, if we're being honest. Yeah, because the second half, I didn't even see them get a touch of the ball, barring like the mistakes that the mistakes that Barcelona were making defensively. The space
This
that
is why
Dumfries.
Mo said you don't understand football. This is why.
Yeah,
How
and
can
also,
How can you watch that game and think that that's not exactly what Inter wanted to do?
what do you mean?
You think Inter يعني didn't touch the ball because they didn't want to touch the ball? Man,
They
wanted
couldn't
to.
touch the ball. They couldn't because they were getting They
No,
couldn't-
because they defended. That's it.
Because we didn't even want to, bro.
Yeah, well, they didn't want the ball. That's called catenaccio.
Bro, this
Research
is what we
catenaccio,
do.
baby.
We
That's
have to sit here and watch. We have to listen to this.
Bro.
Yeah, you can see the way they. You
this
can
is the
see how
biggest
they
nonsense
control the
I've heard.
players. You can see how the defenders are
This is
pushing up
nonsense.
on him.
Okay,
and they give him the
Ahmed.
space.
Ahmed. So
Give
Inter
them the
are
space.
2-0 up at home against Barcelona. Why the fuck should they attack Barcelona? Give me
Bro,
one
I'm not
reason.
talking about when they're winning 2-0. I'm not talking about when they was winning 2-0. I'm
So
talking
you think
about
when it was 0-0, they didn't touch the ball? Are you
no,
mad?
I'm talking
You know, Ahmed, I'm gonna tell you something. Ahmed, do you know that Ahmed, before we scored the goals, we had way more chances than them. Did you know
And
that?
more
I'm
possession as well.
talking about when it was 2-2.
No.
I'm talking about when it was 2-2.
No. You
I'm talking
said
about when it was
okay, but the
2-0.
momentum, but at that time, but fair and square.
But you're talking about a
Hold
specific
on,
moment
hold
after
on,
Barca
hold on.
equalized. That's
Yeah,
different.
hold on. Game starts, it's 3-3. Barcelona, the position-based team. We couldn't pass the ball. We had more chances. We had more position than them. That is when Inter wanted to have position, wanted to have the ball. Now we went 2-0 up. Done, it's over. Let's just fucking defend. We don't want the ball.
I'm not talking about the 2-0. The 2-0, yeah, you got the 2 goals, you got the penalty, and you got the what's it called, the Lautaro Martinez when Thuram squared it to him. I'm not talking about that moment. I'm talking about when they got the goal from Garcia's wonder strike and what's it called, the other goal that they scored, flipping Danny Olmo's header. I'm talking about from when it was 2-2, yeah, before Rafinha scored. Barcelona for the majority of the second half were all over Inter
Because
then-
we were winning.
Bro, it was 2-2. I'm talking when it was 2-2, bro.
Okay,
Yeah, the momentum, Ahmed, there's something called momentum. in football.
Inter still
Ahmed,
yeah, but bro,
shut
the
it,
momentum,
please.
yeah. You got to understand as well. The momentum was, bro. They hit the post as well. Look, I'm not
But
saying
that's called momentum. It's really, we were down and out.
Okay,
We were
Ahmed,
2-0 up.
here's what happened in the
How
game.
is he
Here's
not
what happened in the game.
understanding
One
this,
second.
bro?
Let me just say this. I'll tell you something as a neutral. I don't give a shit about Inter or Barcelona. I give zero fucks about yesterday's game. Game starts, it's 0-0. Inter are better at the start. They scored 2 goals. Given how Simeone, Inzaghi, and Inter play, as soon as they were 2-0 up, khalas, you've done your job. Now they're going to defend. They set up in a low block. Every time Inter got the ball, they just
but that
cleared
didn't
it.
even work in the first leg. Bro,
Wait.
because we know that
Hear me out. They kept clearing the ball, okay? And then after that, Barcelona kept attacking, building momentum. Barcelona scored the first, they scored the second. Now when it's 2-2, because Barca came back from 2-0 down, they had all the momentum. What disproves your point is, Barca were 3-2 up. They completed the comeback fully. Inter, as soon as they decided to attack, within 5 minutes, they scored. Directly.
And in the second, and in the beginning of the extra time, Ahmed, we just decided to score. We just scored. And
Yeah,
then we
they
scored.
scored.
you're talking about a moment, yeah, where it was literally a mistake. Like, it was literally a mistake if we're being honest.
So Barcelona's
Bro,
goals
because before they scored the
And they
goal, yeah,
literally scored from a mistake.
before they scored the goal,
Hold on, stop.
yeah, man,
They
literally had about
Yeah,
3
Habibi,
chances
they
where he could have
literally
scored the
scored
game.
from a mistake at Sherby, gave the ball away to the left back who crossed it. They scored from a mistake. Same thing.
All 3 goals were mistakes. Oh, by the way, forget 3
The
goals.
low block that Inter were doing throughout the whole game.
All 13 goals in the entirety of the game.
Said, relax, bro. Said, relax, bro. Please, bro. Please.
Why
please,
the
bro.
fuck are you talking, Said?
You
when you are
fraud. You
15?
fraud. You fraud. This guy.
15.
This guy is
All I'm
trolling,
saying is,
bro.
come listen, Said. Do not be the club. That's the reason why Spurs have won a trophy.
Yeah,
You're
don't
right,
do
you
that,
never
bro.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
God, bro.
Or
waiting
do
on
exactly
you,
just
man.
that.
Oh,
Be
waiting
that
on you,
club.
Go
You
marching
can-
in. Oh,
when the Spurs go marching in, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Hey, hey.
Disgusting.
Hey, where's the final of the Europa League? Which country?
It's in Bilbao.
Spain. It's in Bilbao.
Bilbao.
It's in Bilbao.
Apparently, where their citizens aren't allowed to leave.
I'll give you advice.
according
I'll give you
to
advice. When
Nico
you lose the
Williams.
Europa League final, don't try to be meeting up people outside the car park in the Basque region, brother. Sass.
Mm.
I tell you this. My brother lives in Spain. Hey, you cannot fuck with the Spanish police. Just so you know,
We ain't
police.
losing to Tottenham, bro.
They'll fuck you up. So, yeah, don't be trying to fight people. So, give me just ending everything now. Just prediction. Just strict prediction. Champions League final. Hamza prediction. Champions League final.
Me. When I predict, the opposite happened. I predicted Barca to win 3-2 and they were remontada. Now I'm doing this. I learned it from Arsenal on the Real Madrid one. I know where
No
I stand.
prediction. Okay,
I know
Saad,
where I
what's your
stand.
prediction?
I know where I stand.
Saad, what is your prediction?
More good luck,
I'm
yeah?
gonna
More
go
good luck,
for
yeah?
Fraud, wallahi.
I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Inter.
2-1
Saad's
Inter.
been wanting PSG to lose the whole
Jacob, your
tournament.
prediction.
No, wallahi, it's not even that. They were the better team.
Just
than us,
prediction
bro.
for the final. Prediction.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna hate on them, bro. Respect.
No. Jacob, I want the prediction for your final.
Yes. Manchester United. You got me? Tell him.
Hey, pretty soon it's going to be called Angel Postacoglu.
What's your prediction? What's your prediction? Give me a prediction for both
Ainge
finals.
lifting that trophy, and we all get to see them pretty armpits. That's what I'm predicting.
Give me.
Yeah, the
perfect.
score.
What's your prediction for Inter PSG on a reel? Just give me a prediction.
Inter PSG 2-1 PSG. Come on.
Ziad.
Or 2-2, and it goes to pins, and Inter win.
Listen, man. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to.
By the way, I dread Mo if it goes to extra time and penalties. I don't know what will happen.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
it goes to
Allah,
extra
you-
time, just give it to Inter at that point.
If
I
it goes to
don't-
penalties,
it don't
you
matter
need-
what you do.
You need blood pressure medication. Ziad, tell me a prediction.
Yeah, man. I know what it feels like to win Champions League in recent years, man. I want Mo to experience that. So 3-2 Inter Milan.
احترم نفسك because Mo has seen Champions League before.
Recently, akhi. I said recently, akhi.
Mo
I
was
don't think
alive
the world's
for
ready
reason.
for an Ainge Europa.
What's your prediction
Who
for
cares about your club?
Europa League final?
Yes, you
predictions,
do.
Ziad?
You care.
Sociedad. Are they playing? Oh no, they're playing Betis. Oh, Anthony Masterclass. Oh my
Yes,
God.
Europa League prediction final.
Anthony
Yeah.
Masterclass will be
Europa
there.
League, yeah?
Europa League final. Ziad, prediction.
Bro, if Tottenham win, I'm sure myself. So my United.
Yeah, just give me a prediction براحتك اللي بدك اياه.
3-1 United.
Saad, your prediction Europa League final, just quickly. Just prediction score.
Man United 3-1.
Hamza, prediction Europa League final. Just prediction.
Me, I don't watch Europa. Wallahi, I don't watch Europa League.
He doesn't even know who's in the final.
I don't watch Europa League. I don't watch that.
Okay, Ahmed, give me your predictions for both finals.
3-2 United. 3-2 United.
And Inter PSG.
2-1 PSG.
Mo.
3-2 Inter and 3-1 Spurs.
I think Spurs are going to win 3-1. And I think Inter are going to win 1-0. It's the most obvious 1-0 in history. PSG miss a lot of chances and they win 1-0. Goal from a
1-0.
corner. 1-0. Yep.
Sam,
Okay.
I think it'll be. I think it'll be Tottenham versus Bilbao. I don't even think.
Sam,
I think.
all I
think
said-
United
Yeah,
probably
man,
wins.
you know that Man United are 3-0 up and they're going at home. You know that.
And
Yeah.
there's no Nico Williams, no
Yeah,
Iñaki
and
Williams.
Yeah,
Iñaki
and I've
Williams.
beaten them 3-0 with a Timo Werner. So talk to me.
We've got Diallo back as
Fucking
well. so-
Dragusin and
Okay,
fucking
guys,
Ben Davies
just
center
cover
back.
up.
Archie Gray is my fullback. Talking about 3-0. You
Okay,
telling me Bilbao
let me-
can't do that?
Sam,
Guys, just because Hamza, just because you guys have work and stuff, let me just read these super chats so we can get out of
let's
it.
quickly
Just
one
do
thing
that.
and I'm gonna keep quiet. You can read it.
What?
It's never gonna.
I said before 5 years ago.
Onside, they said it was offside.
Listen.
I know UEFA and Europe are against Man City. They don't want PSG or Man City to win the Champions League. We're gonna win it, and PSG are gonna win it.
I said that's 4 years ago. I said.
It's okay. You throw a lot of stuff. The world comes in with stick. Like if I sit here and tell you guys, by the way, one day PSG will win the Champions League. Okay, everyone will say, okay.
No. I say, listen, PSG are not favorites. PSG are not favorites.
Let me just do these, Hamza. Khalas. Let me just get through them.
I just asked you. Please don't give PSG the first ever.
I will not, bro. Inter will not lose another final, bro.
Okay.
Will not lose another.
Protect football heritage.
Big up to Calixter, says incoming generational cooking from Hamza. He definitely delivered the generational cooking. Big up to Sue, says Arsenal's demise straight into a Liverpool guard of honor. Hashtag stay humble. Yep.
Oh, you play Arsenal this weekend?
Yeah, this Sunday. Yeah, they're going to clap
They're
for
doing
us.
guards of honor. They're going. They're flying to.
Wallah,
Liverpool.
Show me how you gonna do it, Saad. Show me.
It is hitting
Give you like the tunnel.
Are
Are they gonna put their arms up and like touch hands and they run underneath like a tunnel?
Leave Saad alone, guys. Leave Saad alone.
I love you, Saad.
How are you gonna do? Are you gonna clap with them, Saad? Or are you gonna like sync up time wise with them? Are you gonna like? Is there a metronome so y'all clap on the beat?
The day I fucking clap, is the day I chop my fucking balls off and show them like this on the screen.
Whoa.
But I'm gonna get the show canceled.
Family show
by saying, "What about
Liverpool? Fuck Liverpool, bro. Fuck everybody who's against me in the title. Fuck that shit, bro.
I predict Arteta will drop big players because he doesn't want like Saka to do the guards of honor. Watch.
Yeah, but I don't care about that. They're gonna clap anyway. Let one Eric.
I want to see that. Just makes me happy, man.
Clap for a club. Big up to Gonzo, says Liverpool title, Chelsea, City, United, and Spurs in a final. Arsenal in phase 6 is what Gonzo is saying. Hey, they're gonna leave empty-handed. Eco Fall says, Husam, do you want Arteta out of your club? Yeah, Habibi, I just want Salah to win Ballon d'Or, so it's normal to support Arsenal today. Relax. Big up to Gonzo, says, breaking news. Arsenal have an agreement in principle to sign with Netflix or at least one more year. Trust the process. Season 6 airs August 16, 2025. If I'm in Arteta's place, I just resign. I'll be honest. I just don't back
respect for the club. Out of respect for the club.
Yeah,
Do you know before
he's gonna respect that paycheck?
Before the game started, they asked him, Wilshere and Martin Kuhn and the guys, and you know what he said? He said, we're here. This is not only where we want to be. We're looking for a few more years. We're looking for the trophies we're going to win in years. Bro, this guy is planning for the next 10 years. He's not leaving this club, bro. He's staying there.
Liverpool Premier League, Manchester City, FA Cup, United Spurs Europa, Newcastle League Cup, Chelsea Conference League, Arsenal long throw-ins and set pieces. This is what Sheikh Hussein says. Husam, is Hakimi better than Trent as a right?
Memories to never forget as well.
Listen, here's the thing. Saad will probably remember a conversation we had on Spaces from 3 years ago. I had never had a problem with the Hakimi debate ever. I just had a problem with the Walker one and the Reece James one. And I've been proven right 3 years later. I think Trent and Hakimi are the best too. And if you want to say Hakimi is better than Trent, no problem. Me personally, I think Trent is better than Hakimi. That's it. It's just personal preference. Big up to Comical Ali, who says, Chef Hamza taking your orders. Hamza can have a chicken shawarma Saad special. Chips and Pepsi. Mo with Egyptian sweets. Let the cooking begin, is what Comical Ali.
That's a pause, wallah. Big up to you, Comical Ali.
That's an elite super right there. Big up to Comical Ali. Chelsea enjoyer. You know, I haven't seen your name in fucking 5 months since the last time Chelsea were good. Look who has been hiding, you fucking Chelsea pussies. Saad, you'll go to your grave never singing that. London is blue. Mkhitaryan in the final is what Reed is saying. I can't lie to you. Mkhitaryan, Arnautovic in the final. Big 2025 is fucking insane.
Bro, it's 2013 all over again. Mkhitaryan and
Arnautovic. 2017 United. It's just fucking bad.
Bro, like, it's
trying to get back. You got to be with the OGs. Hamza Haaland told them to stay humble. Yep, he did tell them. They didn't listen. African giant. Another Chelsea pussy who've been hiding for 5 months. Where have you guys been? Today's a good day, Habibtis. Khalas, only one real London club forever and ever. You better smile, Husam, I'm coming to Jordan. Hey, this whole stream was smiles, man. Had fun.
Me too.
Start to finish. Big up to Ziad, who says Saka bottle job again. Euro final, World Cup, Champions League semi-final, Premier League. This guy's the ultimate bottle job. How did he miss that at the end? In response to Saad?
Yes.
We can't
There's
hear
the
you.
photo if you need the reference for the moment, if you forgot the moment.
We can't
I have
hear
it
you,
for
Saad.
Saad.
I said it's brain dead banter. Big up though for the super chat, man.
It's just a
Timber
question they
told
were
Maresca
asking. They were
try
hoping that
harder.
you would answer their question, Saad. They paid good money. They work hard.
Big up.
Probably got
everyone.
callus on their hands from the manual labor that they fucking work week in, week out. They just spend a little bit of that money just to hear Saad answer a question, and that's what they
If I
get.
say if I say what I think,
And that's
bro,
what they get.
If I say what I think,
And
then
that's what they get.
Yeah, fuck what they get, bro, and fuck what you.
Timber
lot
told
get.
Maresca try harder. If only he
Outta
took
here.
his own advice. The rat is what my guy see saying.
They're so
There we go.
rattled that Timber just destroyed their manager, bro. It's all good, man. Don't worry, your manager's a pussy. It's all good. Same thing as my one. It's all good, bro. We're in the same boat, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah, Ben, do you think this is a fucking disco? What the fuck are you sending me? Regards to Awantha says the difference between Levi and Saliba is Levi might have a European trophy at the end of the season. Another one, Awantha, was hidden since December. Also, the fact that Chelsea fans are referring to Conference League as a European trophy makes me want to vomit. Honestly, you guys are this fucking disgusting. Conference League. Big up to Win the Dog who says, put me out of my misery, please. There you are. Big up Win the Dog.
It's not even the right dog. Right, yeah, anyway.
Big up to African Cat who says, it's only phase 5. Let's give him more phases. Arsenal, you can hold this for being a sore loser and belittling Liverpool's effort. Come on, Chelsea and Spurs. Summer is long for you. Hey, imagine you're the only London club who didn't win.
With a trophy in our hands.
That's mad. Absolutely mad.
He said he will win a trophy this
We're
season.
going to fight.
Sam, why did he talk about
Well,
Liverpool
then
yesterday? Why did
I
he
sent
talk
Saad
about
a voice
Liverpool?
note this morning.
Please,
He's
wallahi.
the fucking light bulb, guys.
I need
We
to
were
go.
together, we
The
lied
fucking
the
light
bulb.
bulb guys, plug it in.
No, I
Really
cooked
light bulb.
Arteta in a short. I cooked him. Don't ever
Grab your,
disrespect him.
grab your
Big up
friends
African
hand.
Cat says, if I'm Ethan, I'm joining Liverpool. Same. He could be our starting 10 instead of Soboslai. Perfect. Big up to Chief who says, Arteta, hold your eyes hostage 25 minutes. Hasta Jabo. Jover coach to win. Lego head and the players let him down.
This guy, by the way, this guy
fucking
is a
light
fraud, bro. This guy's a fraud. Did you see the corner kicks? They were garbage. They turned into from set piece FC to throw-ins FC, bro. Like he's coaching throw-ins now. Like,
Well, he's got a mural, so job
Is this
done.
Anthony, the United fan?
no,
I want Anthony.
no.
What?
Why is I was in a stream with you and Mo and MHF. Different Anthony.
Yes, this is Anthony from Australia. The guy that came with us on MHF.
United doing
Good eye.
No, this
Hello.
is the Chelsea fan.
I don't recall you,
Sam?
brother. I'm sorry. Oh, I
Ant-
remember you now.
Yeah, me.
You're the positive guy with the I remember you now.
Yes,
Big up to you.
Anthony.
Yeah.
That is everything is good with Chelsea.
Yeah,
remember?
I remember you. Big up.
Chelsea are amazing.
What is the point
Let's
of Arsenal?
not
Show
annoy.
zero respect to anyone. After summer window, it'll be $1 billion spent when that could have gone to charity. Netflix FC is what Jack is saying. Hey, harsh words from Jackie Lad, but well deserved. Big up to Hamid who says, I think Odegaard's issue is one of the new father's priorities. Completely changed and football ain't it for him. Yani Hamid, the problem is his injury and the fact did he fucking breastfeed his child before the game? Yani شو دخل يا أخي? Ahmed, you're giving people outs for no reason, bro. Odegaard was fucking awful. Simple as that.
Hey man, taking care of a kid ain't easy.
They broke the blue
It
blazer.
doesn't turn you to a bitch. It don't make you
sorry
a
to
pussy
fail.
all of a sudden. You just
Sorry
you
to
either
fail.
were
You
that
paid
before or
£100
after.
for no reason. I apologize, but there are no refunds, unfortunately. Big up to Dennis who says, Saad, Turam yesterday with injury never gave up. That was the most point as well. Big up to Omar who says, by the rate of bottling, I'm afraid Arsenal will let Mo Salah break their Legends record with a hat-trick of assists. Inshallah, he breaks it this Sunday. Bi-idhnillah, ya Rab. Big up to you, Omar. Big up to Jack says, oh no, poor Saka, boo-hoo, Arsenal fraud. Hold that is what Jack is saying. Big up to Pratik who is saying, shame about the Arsenal. Netflix FC back again.
Boo-hoo, Saka.
Who's favorite
Big
to
up to-
Ballon d'Or now?
It's still
Dembele still.
still
Seriously?
Dembele.
Dembele might win it before Mbappe.
Hold on.
Boo-hoo, Saka. Ooh.
Oh my days.
After yesterday's game, this is exactly what happened. Yamal and Rafinha immediately became third and fourth place. Salah became second, Dembele first.
Salah.
So that's why I needed. This is the
No.
official rankings, not my opinion.
Wow.
Ahmed, this is the rankings, not my opinion. Do you understand? So because Barca got knocked out yesterday, they split votes. You get what I'm saying?
I
So
think
what's gonna happen?
Lamin's coming second.
It's what will happen in the Ballon d'Or vote. I'll give you an example. Journalist from Jordan puts Salah first, second Dembele, third Rafinha. Journalist in مثلا Uganda, wherever, he will put Dembele first, Salah second, Yamal third. Journalist in Mexico will put Dembele first, Yamal second, Salah third, blah, blah, blah. So it will be a split of the votes because there will be some journalists who vote for Rafinha, some who vote for Yamal, some who vote for Pedri.
I think Yamal's coming second minimum.
No, I think
Yes.
I think now that they're out,
I
he's going
think
to come third.
Yamal is coming. I think Salah.
I think
might
Salah
third.
will come second.
Salah.
Everything will be forgotten if
Yeah.
Barcelona win the league. They're gonna remember. I mean, Yamal is gonna be on the shoulders. Yeah, like
He cooked Real Madrid. Some remember.
Well, there's something that happens to Barcelona. Bro, I explained it today in the watch along. It's science. The difference between Barcelona and Liverpool is Barcelona players are splitting votes. We have no one to split votes with.
they are, and no one is splitting votes. The Catalonians are pushing Lamine Yamal.
They're pushing him.
No one is
So
pushing Rafinha anymore.
Brazilians going to vote for.
Yeah,
Who's
everyone.
Mexican vote for? Who's North America, South America going to vote for?
They're gonna vote for Yamal.
There are European journalists who follow.
Only Brazilians.
One second. There are European journalists.
يا ابني you are saying okay خلاص عشان صعب
The same European journalists that voted for Haaland who follow numbers. Who are they going to vote for? Rafinha or Yamal?
Yamal.
Luxembourg, Switzerland. خلاص بدك تخبص براحتك.
والله Yamal. Whatever he makes mistake ولا
والله. There are journalists who vote based on GA. They will vote for
They
Rafinha and
love
Yamal.
him. Some he's loved by everyone.
He's
Jordan
loved in
America.
Spain. The journalist is not just
England.
Spain, Habibi. It's not a
England, they
Spanish
love him.
journalist. It's
England,
from the
I'm
whole
saying,
planet.
England, BBC.
خلاص,
everything
okay, you will
tries to
see.
talk
You will
about.
see. Now that PSG are in the final, if Inter win it, you will see Dembele and Salah going to be 1 and 2, and then it's going to be
Okay,
Yamal,
we'll see.
Rafinha splitting votes. It's just calculation. It's just math.
What will you do if?
Yani
if
there will
Lamine
be a
comes
journalist who will vote Yamal second, then another
Okay.
journalist who vote Rafinha second, then
What will
another
you do?
journalist
What will-
Rafinha
what-
third.
second? Okay, what will you do if Lamine comes second ahead of Salah?
Nothing I will do, but it's just scientifically proven.
But shave
not
your head
gonna
board again. Shave
No,
your head
Dembele. Hamza does not matter. Salah is getting a podium finish anyway, whether second or
He's coming
third.
fourth, I think. So
No,
Rafinha-
he ain't gonna finish 400%. He's on the podium now.
I don't know what Spain La Liga repping this Rafinha and Lamar.
Fairs.
I want
Bukayo
Salah to come
Soccer.
third.
Bukayo Soccer. He forgot his football boots today. I know why you want him to come third because KD became second, so you can say he finished below him. You're such an agenda merchant. Big up to Forever Young, says big up everyone and up the Chelsea more. Relax yourself, blood. PSG beating you easy, but let's party for Arsenal. Tears still, bruv. London is blue, is what Forever Young is saying. And response more.
No, why? Who do you support, bro? You're Chelsea? Okay. If you beat Bodo Glimt, I don't know who you're going to play in the final, Forever Young. So just do your job and win conference.
Hey,
You can do
I'm
what about the
playing
big
Bodo
boys?
Glimt. Have some respect.
So even Bodo Glimt is in a competition better than Chelsea, Jacob? Like, wallah al-azim.
Forever young. I wanna be forever young.
خذ
Who's
لك
this?
خذ لك اللعبة اللي مطلعينها معانا على ستريم. Prediction for Europa final. Nobody cares. I definitely care. I'm gonna be a Spurs fan that day. Don't care my ass. Big up to Stringer Bells who says knives are out because we never believed our gaffa. We've seen enough. Yalla, Arteta out. Hey, Stringer Bell has had enough. Stringer Bell been one of the positive ones. He's like, yep, Arteta out. خلاص.
Well, Stringer, you're alone because we have video proof of Arsenal, a certain Arsenal rep on this channel said verbatim he believes his gaffer. So you're alone
He
in
had a
that.
sick haircut as well. Jover had a new set piece coach bounce, is what Sean is saying. There you are, Sean. There you are. Big up to Gonzo says, Saad, can you let us know the definition of insanity?
He's doing the same thing over and over. And
I don't know why Saad is sulking. خلاص حبيبي you're out. There's nothing to sulk.
No, Saad, don't have it, bro.
Why are you sulking, blood?
I think YouTube need to come up with the refund policy, you know.
Nah, come on.
Because think about all the debt
Come on,
Saad would
Arsenal.
have.
خلاص يعني they gave it the role, innit? Big up to Arsenal.
It was a journey to remember, and they have memories to last them forever as well. The free kicks at the Burnabout, never forget.
Bigger fish to fry, man. خلاص.
Big up to my guy, Mr. Sinclair says, big up Husam and the boys. Thank you, PSG. Best birthday gift. Happy birthday, Mr. Sinclair. Question, Arsenal versus 100 Trophyless finals. Man said over my dead body. Didn't know he meant it, eh? Since he said that quote, it's just been going left for Arsenal, to be fair. Big up, everyone. This was an absolutely incredible stream. Subscribe to everyone on the panel. Like the video on the way out. This stream's gonna take you over to Lee Gunner. Just go tell him Husam raid over there in his
Didn't
chat.
he say before the match, he was like, technically I should have 2 Premier League titles because the other years I finished with more points than Arnie Slot, so technically...
I cooked him for that. Just watch my thought.
I thought that was AI. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, is this motherfucker really saying technically I have more points? So it's, you know, it's about the time and the place in which you were there. It's like, shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
I hear you. Anyway, guys, yeah, fantastic stream, and yeah, see you guys on the other side.
Technically, we'll see.